As was 3 told.
I once
He's like
told
Jericho,
somebody
like, just pops
that they were 3 because they were born 3 years ago. What's up, guys? We're live for another System Symbols session, and it's time. It is time for me to post the link everywhere, but also to let everybody know that if you guys want to have a good time in Cosmonarchy Tabletop, well, you're in the right spot. So, the previous session involved 4 out of 5 of you, because Balethal was too ill to participate, and you know what? It just so happened that, you know who else was too ill to participate in the mission? Liam, because he was grievously injured and he was on 1 point of health at the end, and it's probably the first time he's been that close to death, on death's door, so it definitely took him a moment, and yeah, he's just, he's recovering now. I sorted out what he was up to with Balethal, privately during the downtime. But you guys may remember that you completed a mission on Harvest Point, or Restore Point Carancy. This was a spot where you initially were walking in, not knowing what might have happened, investigating essentially this little checkpoint, freight checkpoint that had gone dark. And, well, you found some interesting things. So rather than me recap everything, I was hoping that we would basically have each character meet up with Liam, and or maybe Liam would be already waiting there at the dock. I guess that's one thing that I should ask Balethal. Do you think, Balethal, that Liam would be simply already there? There'd be some information from Artemis that was like, hey, they're returning. Would you go down to meet them at the landing bay there?
Yeah, he probably would, since he's gonna want to talk to them.
Right. Okay, perfect. So, we can say then that that does certainly make some sense. So we'll say that as a result of all of that, there's some true goings on here that you guys are going to be able to get to do. So I guess we'll go ahead and get you guys loaded into the scene then, and you guys can explain why you have two rather unresponsive chumps in Maverick suits that appear quite albino and decrepit, alongside the rest of you, and a science man. So we can probably just go straight from there and have it be that you guys are all dialing in, bringing forth a little bit of information for Liam here, and yeah, you guys made it through, scraped by, and Lanigan's very thankful. But who's doing what first? What is Liam gonna be like? Hey man, what's going on here? How's Liam responding to this?
Liam's probably going to watch that first, since apparently they're like carrying guys.
They're walking, yeah, they're kind of like leading them forward, and they're obediently moving there. Oh wait, I forgot. There's something very important here. Sounds. All right. You guys are wandering in to your own scoundrel, your craft, your ops ship that's been granted to you by the Imperium. You're starting to get that swell of 0G back in. You feel like, okay, things are a bit more normalized as far as the artificial gravity is concerned. Tension's starting to slip a little bit and evaporate as you realize you made it through this first Imperial mission. It went sideways in ways that you couldn't describe, but you might have to, because standing there at the other side of the landing bay is Liam, looking over you all. And that's when Liam says whatever he says. What does Liam say?
So you guys are finally back, huh?
Duke turns. He's almost as pale as the Maverick.
Mm-hmm.
Wide-eyed. He just you see him press, I guess there's a button, and his visor opens, and you see his wide eyes, and he just steps away from the Mavericks pretty quickly, as fast as possible. In fact, actually I can't.
Go ahead.
But I just can you take a look at me, Doc?
Damn, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh.
He saw the witch born.
The what? Who?
The witch bomb.
And he points at the Mavericks.
I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying, but I'm gonna take a look at you here, Duke. So yeah, I don't know if I roll anything to investigate him.
You can go for, let's say, give me medicine. That'll be a great opportunity for you to use your pops here. So Liam, you look over Duke. You see his complexion is certainly pale. Adrenaline must have been coursing through his system, but he's certainly exhibiting some sort of frightened response. And you're starting to realize that his physical body is showing reactions, somewhat relevant to what somebody might be showing after a very frightening experience. But you realize pretty quickly looking at him that his physical form is fine. It's perhaps a more psychological thing that is affecting him here. He doesn't seem to have anything amiss. His armor is in good standing. His, your suit's own readings indicate that he's not requiring any medical attention beyond a very elevated heart rate, perhaps being the only thing that's, physiologically off.
Well, here's the thing, Duke. You look like you're fine outside of the fact that you apparently have had the dickens scared out of you, which you should recover fairly quickly from.
Well, let's just say it. He's alive! And he'll come over and he'll give Liam like a punch on the shoulder.
Oh, Ezekiel. You weren't originally part of the team, but, welcome aboard, man.
What?
How you holding up, Doc? He's like wiping sweat from his face, even though it's not hot at all.
Well, the Imperials got me good. I had to lay low for a long time, but I seem to be in working condition now. So I should be able to join you guys next time you go out. Hopefully, you won't get nearly as frightened next time.
There better not be no witches and demons and Walking Dead and reality shifting nonsense.
What are you talking about?
Listen, man. Folks, they talk about, magic and superstitious people. They talk about demons and hell. Well, that shit's real. I seen it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna need to ask Mason some questions about these missions he's sending us on.
Yeah, you do that, Cap. And, I'd listen to Duke.
That's all, everything he's got.
Well, I'll be damned. Look who decided to wake up.
Yeah, well, when the Imperial guys just fill you up with bullets, this is what happens.
Well, we would have been filled up with a few other undesirable things just a while ago, so it's good to see you, buddy.
I wish I could say the same. I'm hearing you're apparently having everyone fight demons now?
Well, I'm just trying to serve the Imperium's orders. Just so happens that we get tangled up with them, scary folk.
Yeah. Seems like a very interesting mission. Not the kind I would normally take.
I get paid enough for this bullshit.
Well, we're going to be going on quite a few missions that you might not normally take. And for them, you're going to need a little something. And I'm going to reach back and pull out a couple things and set them down next to you, Liam. And you will see a handgun and a sentry that was made for you last session.
Oh, nice. Well, I appreciate these. And then Liam collects them up And then he kind of eyes Mason and he says, let's just hope the future missions don't end up like whatever that previous mission you had before where apparently you were the only one who came out alive.
Yeah, well, hopefully there'll be no traitors next time. And I give a side eye to Duke.
Duke just scowls at him.
But it's all water under the bridge now.
Fucker.
The Imperials really do operate in a very different way from what I'm used to.
No fucking wonder there's so many rebels around here. God.
I reckon they also have mighty fine healing beds compared to whatever them iron dogs were. I suppose a cage would have done just as good for them wounds, huh?
Yeah, well, I would have rather not needed them in the first place.
Well, we now serve the Imperium in this here fancy trillion mineral vessel, and we will be going on some further missions, but first, we need to debrief. We all just went through some crazy shit.
That's what I've been hearing.
In the background, Lanigan has found himself a spot to sort of just collapse upon the back wall and seems to be having his eyes shut. Not quite sleeping, clearly still conscious, but very much just taking a moment. His breathing becoming a bit more steady over time.
You might want to take a look at him, Liam.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. So Liam's going to walk over and also give him a look over, see if he needs any medical treatment or if he's just scared as well.
Lanigan is the name that comes up as you examine, statistics here, clearly identifying him as a friendly. Imperial in terms of his allegiance, and he seems to have followed the crew in from the station, indicating that this restore point was where he must have been at for one reason or another. He's clad in rather basic, power. Not even really. It's hard to call it power armor. It's more like a standard issue sort of space station getup, where it's very minimal protection, and it does seem
like
to have failed
basic
him.
spacesuit.
Yeah, it does seem to have failed him in a few places. There were spurious attempts to patch up, but you can gather that he probably needs just a little bit of some sort of meds, some sort of med kit application for a more long-term recuperation. Likely some rest will do him well.
Okay. And can I just use my normal abilities, or do I have to find a specific medkit for helping him?
Oh, so this would probably be best done in the way of he takes your chamber that you had been recuperating in. That's a way to do it without using your own supplies, because the idea is that you do need downtime between missions, even though you're doing all the temp healing and stuff on the field. It does still take a toll that isn't just made mad. You can't
isn't
go
able to
infinitely.
just go away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he seems to be stable in a sense. He's not like needing desperate attention. It's more like he's been through some shit, so he's suffering in there.
Well, looks like, unlike Duke, this man is not doing so well. He probably would be okay if left to his own devices, but if we want him to recover quickly, we're going to need to put him in the med bay.
Well, I'll leave him to your expertise. Lanigan, welcome to the Scoundrel.
Oh, thanks. Love it. Seems to be wiping sweat from his brow in a similar fashion to Duke.
You might be the only one who loves it around here.
Hey, where did them fellas go?
Jacques returns to the party, and during the walk back, and private inquiry. There's a, we'll say that for Jacques' private query, Artemis will have just that most imperceptible moment of translating, and then affirm that you can undo said damage by recuperating in your quarters for at least a 10-hour period or so.
Mason will quickly say to Duke while passing by, "You did good out there. We all made it back alive. That's what matters."
Duke just shudders.
Do we actually have an area that is the med bay around here?
It's part of the upper floor, so we could definitely have him be stationed up there.
Yeah, I just figured Liam would be taking him up there.
Okay. So I'll bring you two up there. The elevator is I'll have Lanigan placed of the elevator if you want to follow him. The the freight elevator goes up through the central, or it's more of a crew elevator. It goes up through the sort of core of the scoundrel, and we'll take you to that upper floor. It looks like Mason's also going up there.
Yeah.
All right. So while you guys are doing your sort of downtime stuff, I'm guessing that Mason will be making contact. I'm just speculating here. You can tell me and correct me if you see the reason to. But as far as I understand, you'll be, meeting up with the mainframe there, which is fair. What are the homies downstairs going to be doing? Because we still got Ezekiel, Jacques, and Duke down there.
I think so. While everyone was doing their stuff, Jacques was taking the prisoners downstairs, and Liam and Duke Liam and Mason were being idiots with Lanigan. Ezekiel would have been asking Artemis about asking Artemis to speculate about what's going on with the Mavericks and what happened. How was Liam's recovery process, stuff like that.
Okay, I'll send you that. I'll send you that response in your character.
Okay, and then assuming that conversation, those two questions are properly answered by the time that he sees everyone going up top, then he'll follow them.
No, you guys have to tell me when you guys are going through, by the way. So that's why I didn't.
Give me a second, boys.
Yep.
Jock will go to wherever he needs to review the weapons pack from Urcast.
Oh, okay. That's actually going to be the armory graphic downstairs, the workbench. You're in the right spot. Okay, and then it looks like Ezekiel will be going back up there as soon as I answer his questions. Meanwhile, Lanigan is getting himself situated into a sort of one of those recuperation chambers. He seems to be familiar with the process, so you know, a fellow man of medical science, it seems, or at least well versed enough that he knows what the hell he's doing.
Liam will probably say, "Oh, so you're already familiar with these? That's good. That's good. I'd like to talk to you once you're feeling better. I think we'll have a lot to talk about."
I sure hope you'll be gentler than the Imperial inquiries are likely to be.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why I would need to rough you up any.
As he gets himself situated, he gives you a little nod, like almost imperceptible, and gets ready to recuperate for some time.
Well, you sit tight in there, and hopefully your dreams are better than mine were. And then Liam's gonna just start walking away. And he's gonna kind of head in the direction where he saw Mason going, just out of curiosity mostly.
Well, as you wander into the mainframe, the question then is, what's going on here for what are we seeing happen over here for Mason?
So-
what's Mason up?
In the time leading up to his arrival, Mason will have gone over to the screens. Does he? I'm assuming he doesn't need to physically link to the system in any way, right?
No, there's already been a link made when you were, first entering it, essentially, like back in the previous session.
Okay, so then he'll say, Artemis, download the footage from my suit and begin replaying the previous events of the mission.
All right, Artemis will wordlessly comply. However, wait for it.
Hey.
As the footage begins to play back on screen, you'll see Liam, as well as Ezekiel, since he's also here. The footage be displayed over the screen that was previously showcasing this exterior of the vessel, as a sort of transparent view of what might be over there, but it's done via technology as opposed to an actual window, structural integrity and all that. The footage of the previous mission will begin to play back, and you'll bear witness to just about everything. I mean, I'm sure Mason will be indicating which parts are significant. And this is actually a perfect opportunity for, if anything's, you can pick one thing that Mason really wants to show Liam, and we can have him bring him up to speed on that one thing, and then, we'll go around the room, basically, of, like, all the party indicating, this is the most important moment that I can say, or whatever, That way we get the cliff notes.
For narrative impact, can I have 2 specific scenes being played on repeat?
Sure, yeah. If you had something specific you wanted to show him.
Side by side, I want to have one scene where you see the hologram of the guy over the data conduit in the data room, and then the other scene will be when the cohort rises out of the summoning circle.
Okay, got it. So, in that case, Liam, you'll watch on as a hologram of depicting a lanky and disproportionate, almost disfigured-looking figure. Seems to be looming over the squad and delivering some sort of vague proclamation. Seems Jacques was interacting with it, negotiating with it, the whole party trying to figure out how to deal with this thing, and seemingly reaching some sort of tenuous agreement. Meanwhile, the second clip is this a woman donning cleric armor who has, much like yourself, sworn to protect and to heal and all of these good doctoral things, has in a bizarre display, strangely prostrating before essentially just the ground of inside the installation, only to give way to a strange, abominable-looking man that emerges from this vessel, practically unburrowing from inside the installation's floors, and bestowing, armed with twin pistols, that look pretty deadly and just absolutely festooned with bizarre biological forms. Something you've definitely never seen before.
What the hell? I guess when Duke said they were fighting demons, he wasn't kidding around.
And as you say that, you see Mason just sitting there, fingers laced, staring silently at the holograms.
So, is there something you know, Mason?
All I know is that this is a huge problem.
Well, I'd agree with that.
Artemis, take this footage and run it among our archives. Does this match any known foes?
Artemis seemingly processes your request. I do not have sufficient clearance, or rather you do not have sufficient clearance to accurately assess this information.
Artemis.
Do I?
Oh, does he?
No.
Damn it. Worth a try.
What was the guy's name? Is Brian, my supervisor?
Oh no, that you're thinking of Lanigan's first name was Brian. The supervisor is Sonoris, last name Sonoris.
Okay, so I'll say upload this footage, send it to Sonoris, along with a request for clearance.
Data sent.
So, Liam, now you understand that we're dealing with something a little bit more important than backwater rebels.
Oh yeah, I understand, but you're telling me the Imperials are sending you to fight these things, but they don't want to tell you what they are.
Yeah, well, it seems our first mission was to find out whether or not we were bait for something greater.
I don't know. I don't trust Imperials.
He says to an Imperial.
Yeah, well.
He's being
I
honest.
don't trust Russian people, but Vladimir, you're one of the good ones.
Oh, I don't think he's one of the good.
Yeah, Liam doesn't think Mason's one of the good ones.
You're not even one of them.
Pretty much.
It's normal to question one's faith when intel is low. I think there's answers out there. And unfortunately, I think we're going to be the ones finding them.
It sounds like the AI already has the answers. It's just not allowed to give them to you.
They're suffering from reclamation.
From what now?
Yeah, I don't really know either, but Artemis told me that they appear to be suffering the effects of reclamation, and said that it'll prepare some knowledge for me that I can read while we travel.
Well, share that with me if you get it.
Of course.
Now, I'd love
It's
to
a
see it as
weak
well. Since I'm the doctor around here, it's kind of important that I know any sort of conditions that could be affecting any of the group.
Yeah, I got you, Cap. We can read it together on the travel.
I think I'd like
the,
to.
the medic wouldn't know what a reclaimed person is.
Well, he wasn't an Imperial trained cleric now, was he?
Yeah, he was just a surgeon for a random planet.
Yeah, I actually, to be honest, the only one who would potentially know it is Mason, and I think we had already established that Mason hadn't seen it in his travels because he hadn't been part of actual full-blown wartime escalation stuff. He had been part of more targeted, like, squad level like this, maybe a little bit higher scale than this, but it's never to the point where he was, there was no Atlas implemented in anything that he was
I'm not in the tier 2 operations.
That's right. He's got pretty good knowledge of all the tier 1 stuff. But...
He's a class
Say,
one
Mason,
operative.
where are we going?
Right now, we're waiting for command to, finish receiving their reports. They'll probably get back to us with what our next objectives are.
Asking aloud, even though he doesn't have to, say, Artemis, is that book ready yet?
I have prepared information that is accessible to your clearance level. Would you like me
That's
to
not
share
very-
it with everyone?
That's not very promising. I'd say share it with Liam and Mason. I don't know how I feel about crazy guy getting a hold of reclamation. Ah, hell, just give it to Jack. If we share it with Duke, he might just quit on the spot.
That's good to know Duke hasn't changed.
I agree with your assessment, Ezekiel. Sharing now. And you'll all receive a data packet accessible from any handheld or suit-bound data assistant. And it will include information about reclamation, the following information specifically. Through undisclosed processes, it is possible to revive dead tissue and reanimate it, indicating that these Mavericks may be suffering from the side effects of having been terminated on a battlefield only to be raised again. It's very light on details, but it's a pretty grisly concept.
Artemis, in your expert opinion, is it worth keeping these fellas alive, or is it better to just put them out of their already dead misery?
In my expert opinion, they will likely pass, if not consistently upkept. Therefore, you may not have to do anything besides clean the prison hole.
You're using a lot of nice language.
Would you like me to use less nice language?
Yes.
They will die soon, likely within 1 hour.
See, that's better. Wouldn't we all agree that's better?
I don't know how I feel about this. So, what we've learned here is these men died. And then through something they don't want to tell us, they brought their asses back from heaven.
Or hell.
And now they're going to die again if they don't get an injection of whatever the hell they used to bring them back to life in the first place.
I say we go wherever Jack took them and burn some toes a little bit while they try not to tell us.
Yeah, I would like to hear from these men what the hell is going on.
Ezekiel will take that as a sign to start walking to the elevator, and as he does, you'll just hear over the comms, "You think they can still feel their toes?"
I have no idea. They might be able to feel nothing, honestly.
Artemis, can they feel their toes?
Answer unknown. Attention to Mason. You have a communique from Sonoris.
And Ezekiel and Liam will crowd into the elevator and go downstairs, assuming that that's where Jack took them.
Yeah.
Accept transmission.
You enclosed in the data packet is a audio transmission from Officer Sonoris. This incorporates a response to your footage. Well, I'll be, son. You managed to find information about a very thorny enemy in the side of Well, exactly who has been causing a hell of a lot of trouble for the Orion Imperium. If you ever find these folk again, let's just say you'll be getting backup and stat. This is the first confirmed sighting of them in this system. There's a pause in the audio recording. Then a deep breath. I don't say this lightly. It seems that you have already proven to be a worthy asset to the Imperium, as I had suspected. You'll have a choice to make about where to go next while we investigate the aftermath of what happened on Restore Point Carancy. Be advised that these missions that we are sending you must all be completed, but where you go next, where you go first, is up to you. So, make your choice wisely and lead your men to further Imperial glory. That's an order. Sonorous terminates the communique, but it clearly has left a data chain open in case you need to send further questions, which you'll receive as text responses rather than audio.
And was there any response to the request for clearance?
Oh, yes, your request was conditionally denied, with the idea that you will have... he needs to run it up the chain, which you take to be a stall tactic. But he does say that he'll get you some answers as soon as he can. You won't just be stuck, per se, on nothing, no intel at all.
Well, that is unfortunately about as much as I expected to get. We found some dangerous folk, and they won't tell us about them yet. Mason, spend some time poring over the new missions that they were given. And I guess we can kind of fade to black there for a second and see what everyone else is doing.
Sure. As we do indeed resume observing what's happening on the lower level, we see Jacques having an intense expression, poring over some schematics for weapons, and Liam approaches, as well as Duke. What's Duke up to down here? Is Duke up to?
Sorry about that.
Oh,
Back.
yeah.
Dude looks like he's splashed some cold water in his face and looks a little bit better. And he just kind of looks around on the crafting area bench stuff and seems to be fiddle-faddling with this, that, and the other, seeming to put his mind at ease. But he don't say anything.
In response to Liam's question, Jacques will say,
The halfmen they are in the hold. They show you the footage of the judges.
They
Judges.
definitely showed me footage of something that didn't look right, that's for sure. But there's more to it than that, and I need to see those guys like stat. So where's this hole?
What is the rush? Are they not in chains?
Well, I'd rather not go into it until I have more details.
Jacques raises an eye.
So many secrets between us so soon. I worked for Imperial for one day, and now you stop sharing with me.
Look, I just want to be sure before I go blabbing my mouth.
Albeit, as a word of warning, do not expect them to be easy to interrogate. They are hollow inside.
Expect exactly that. In fact, they're going to be more hollow fairly soon, probably.
Yes, without the warlock, they will turn to dust, maybe. The old stories used to say such things. Strange half-men going about in the wastes.
Warlock. Jacques,
Yes,
can you
this
explain what the hell you're
Urcast.
talking about?
They did not show you footage?
No, they did show me footage. That doesn't mean I understand what I saw.
We have big talk with Warlock Man over hologram. He tell us all sorts of things. We make bargain. I give him recipe for. He pulls out a life stick. They're all different colors, but they're all equally off-putting in the strange mix of chemicals that are mulling about within their containers, glowing, very vivid colors. I gave him recipe for life sticks, and he gave me schematics in return. And then he points to the screen and he shows the fusion saber that is now uploaded to the ship's manufacturing system.
Yes, indeed. Fusion saber.
And you're gonna just build something this warlock gave you the schematics for.
Why not? We did honored, righteous words. We exchanged honored and righteous words, and his little witch used her magic to save my life.
You literally refer to them as warlocks and witches. What is
Duke-
trustworthy about that?
Duke overhears this conversation. He just sighs.
The stories never say that they always have to kill you. Sometimes they give you special things if you do their little errands.
At what cost, Jock?
The cost of recipe.
No, Jock. In those stories, we have similar stories. In all of those stories, the price you paid is part of your soul, or all of your soul. Something important.
Oh, we don't have those stories. Oh, our stories are, usually they want the flesh of baby that had no arm or something. It's usually some sort of trade.
You give them a baby?
Well, how do you think they are born, these witches? We leave them out. They are the malformed. And then they are taken in by the waste goblins.
I'm trying. I just want to.
Okay, Jacques, I need you to focus.
I am focusing. He's distracting.
Regardless, the point I would like to make here is that you have no idea the kind of power, whatever that thing is, that he gave you the blueprints for. It seems like anything relating to these people is incredibly dangerous. And I don't mean that lightly.
Yes, but I am righteous man, and usually demons only takes his unrighteous. Like
That-
Duke.
So, Liam's gonna shake his head at this.
Duke just like throws his left hand up, like he's not even looking. He's just throwing it behind him, like whatever.
Look,
You can't fix stupid, Doc.
Can't fix cowardly either.
He doesn't say anything.
the worst thing about this is I feel like he has some important information, but I don't think he'll be able to divulge it in a way that would actually help us.
Sure you don't want to take some fucked up stem that'll take 20 years off your life?
I certainly don't want to do that. Now, anyway,
I asked the ship angel what they can do for that right away. They say resting in the little pods for 10 hours take away all the damage. Only upside, Imperium is very lovely compared to Iron Dog. It's that way.
yeah,
I need-
you believe that. Regardless, I need to see those men. So, where are they?
I need a
Show me to
fucking drink.
the hold.
Okay. So, I was in the midst of manufacturing. He looks longingly at the saber.
You can always go back to it when we're done.
Okay, but only if I get to ask questions too.
Sure, after I'm done.
All right. With all that being said, looks like Jacques is leading you down to the lowest of the low levels in a very cramped room that barely houses the two disarmed Mavericks. They've started to, slump a little bit in their pose, not able to sit on the floor or perhaps choosing not to. You can't even all exit the elevator in order to get into the room itself. It's such a small, little enclosed area. And these two Mavericks look upon you, sort of through you, really. A very, very vague hint of recognition in their eyes.
So Liam's gonna approach them and he's gonna give them a good looking over first, again, but this time with the understanding that like they've probably been administered some sort of like experimental drug, is what he's thinking.
Okay. So what are you looking out for signs of exactly? Just like
Injection sites, irritation on their bodies. Like he's actually probably gonna try to pull them out of the suits and everything.
Okay, interesting. So we'll say that you have the first dibs on being able to actually look at them. They're unnaturally compliant. It seems like any spark of personal will has already left their bodies, and in a perhaps more unnerving display, they seem to comply with your wishes, Liam, without you articulating them. As you move to approach them, they deactivate the couplings on their Maverick suits, their marine suits. That's what I'm calling the actual armor. Their marine armors, and as they sort of slump forward, you notice that there's a discoloration beginning to form on their extremities, sort of reminiscent of frostbite in a way, but clearly a more blackened, sort of plague-touched look, as the rest of their otherwise albino features are on full display. They were not
looking almost as if they're like decaying.
Yes, yeah, it looks as if they were rotting. And you do spot clear injection sites on their sort of abdomen area.
Looks like I was right. They've been given something. And their bodies, it doesn't look like they're doing too well.
It is not just the usual stims from the suits?
No, absolutely not. This is far worse. I think the AI was right. These men will probably be dead. Rather soon.
Well, we better ask our questions quickly then. Like, what are the names?
Okay, men. I'm gonna need you to report your names and your station.
The first one croaks out, "Servant." And the second one, "Home."
Servant? No, that's not a name.
When we first meet them, they say that the station was their home, and they were very not too bright and responsive.
Yeah, they're still not responsive. I wonder if this injection has some sort of impact on their cognitive ability. He's gonna now probably like inspect their like eyes and pupils to see if their like pupils are reacting to light as they should.
Yeah, they seem to be functional, although they're very unresponsive in a conscious way. Like they work as organs, but they're not being actively controlled.
Right.
As if the sensory information no longer matters to the host.
This is so odd. It's as if their bodies are working fine, but it's almost like no one's home.
Home.
Then he's gonna try to shake one of them. See how they respond to that.
There's no reaction, no attempt to stop you, nothing at all. It's almost unnatural in the way that they seem to ragdoll in front of you at your touch.
Did your soul stay with the warlock?
I don't think that's how that works, Jacques. They've been given something after they died. It seems to have, I'm guessing, caused their metabolism to start working again. But it seems like either it fails to repair the brain damage, or it's intentionally designed to damage their brains and make them more obedient. At least that seems to be the case.
I still think we should test to see if they can feel their extremities.
Wait, is he
I
in here?
don't.
Yeah, I like to think I'm like in the
He's in the elevator still.
elevator.
No, he was in the elevator, so.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, it's all four of you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Duke's in there too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Assuming
Liam-
Duke went down, I'm assuming you did.
This is
Yeah.
uber cramped.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I know.
Very claustrophobic.
So Liam's response to that is, I don't think it'll be easy to figure that out since they don't seem to respond to anything. I bet you if you punch this man in the face, he would literally do nothing.
Ezekiel will shove forward and immediately punch the first guy in the face.
Of course.
Jacques was in the middle of raising his fist as you do this.
The man sort of lurches back from the impact, and yet slowly rises back to the standing position with no other immediate action being taken. You will notice the punched face does not really seem to be resetting. I mean, I'm assuming Ezekiel's still at his power armor, so that fully broke bones and busted lips and skin starting to break and blood is starting to flow. But the blood is not your typical red. In fact, nothing about it is a typical bruising aftershock or anything. It's this desaturated dark green.
What the hell did they do to them?
It
Now that's
stinks, by
fucked
the
up.
way. It smells like sewage.
These aren't men anymore. They're just.
I told you already. Why do you not believe me?
Now you said they had lost their souls. That's different.
Man, when they take this shit back from us and they see the mess that's in this bottom bay, they're gonna wonder what weird shit we got up to.
Is my translator wrong? What else do you call losing all will and all ability to be man?
That's literally not all that's happening. He's bleeding green right now.
Yes, he is clearly a soulless husk.
Yeah, I gotta agree to Jacques on this one.
I'm pretty sure if you removed my soul, I wouldn't magically start bleeding green. That's not how that works.
I
think
don't
you guys
know.
need to
Does
study
magic
some
affect you physically? You don't have a soul.
I don't know, Doc. We could try it one day.
Ezekiel,
Yeah.
don't you fucking say that to me.
God.
Well,
It is a pity, though.
I
we
just
can't
I
recycle
wasn't
this
sure how far you wanted to go with the whole experiment thing.
I swear
Anyway.
to God. how
You know,
did I end up with a
maybe
bunch
it's
of
just this
so
guy.
many
Maybe I should
fucking
punch the other
morons.
one too.
What did Duke say, or was that just not Duke?
It's, how did I end up with so many fucking morons? I'm the backwater farm boy. God almighty.
Duke, and I like to think Duke's still in the elevator. Probably like he's in the way back. Duke, you got to feel better here. Come punch the other guy in the nose for what he did to you.
He didn't do nothing to me. He's fucking dead or some shit. It ain't his fault. It's
Do
gonna
you want
be-
me to punch him for you?
I think there's only one thing left to do here.
I'm gonna punch
And
you.
Liam's gonna try to take a sample of the dude who's bleeding green.
Got
for him
it.
to test later.
You need more of that, Doc?
Nah, I'm good. I think that's enough.
All right.
Say,
A
we should
sample
probably
of-
take a bone. Isn't there all like bone marrow and shit? You could probably find some cool stuff in there.
I think the fucking green demon blood is good enough.
Demon bone could probably go pretty far. Jacques, what do you think you could make out of a demon bone?
Before Jacques can respond, there's an audible crack, and the men seem to be a few inches shorter. Further inspection will show that their legs have begun to buckle.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, they're literally falling apart.
These ones were meant to be computers, though. We should be checking the bodies for thinking machines inside.
Well, once they
I'm
turn
gonna be
to
honest.
paste, I'm sure it'll be real easy to find any machines that were inside them.
I'm gonna be honest. This whole bit has gone on long enough. Should I just be burning these things?
As you say that,
Do not burn.
Shudder,
Do not burn. Jacques says very seriously now, as he withdraws a knife and
Duke
says,
leaves these psychos to whatever.
as Ezekiel,
"Does not,
Wait,
does
wait,
not
wait. Let
take a risk
Mason
on this
let Mason interrupt. It's good.
yeah, as Ezekiel finishes that line, you'll all hear over the comms. All right, when you all are ready, report to the briefing room. We got orders.
We
Oh,
just
thank
fucking
God,
got
this
back.
smells horrible. And I'll get
Just
back
got
in the
back.
elevator.
Yeah, you ready to ride up with Duke?
I'm gonna go put this sample away first before we go. And
Jacques
so
will
Liam's
make
gonna. Oh, sorry. Oh, I was just gonna say Liam's gonna take the sample that he collected and he's gonna go put it in the med bay.
This
before
will leave Jacques alone with the reclaimed dudes. Just so you, I'm just saying that out loud.
Yeah, no, we're not moving the elevator until Jacques gets in it.
no, no, no.
Yes, it's all or none. All or none.
Just gonna cut them open and look for thinking bits.
No.
Okay.
I think the
already
thinking
told-
bits will
As
come.
as we leave, Jacques will place the knife on the ground and he'll say to both the Mavericks, I want you boys to take out any robot bits inside you before you die, okay? And then
What
he'll
does it
step
matter
on the
if it's
elevator.
before they die? That's the part I don't understand.
Jacques
Because
is a
if
superstitious.
it might be that when they die, that there's some sort of he doesn't know what's going on. This is all magic to him. So why wouldn't the warlock cover up his work, from his perspective, if he could avoid it?
Smart move.
So he wants to separate the non-enchanted bits if he can.
I mean, Liam's pretty sure it's not as simple as some fucking computer boxing in their heads.
Yeah, but Jock doesn't know that, and he just told them. So do they comply?
The one who does not have a smashed face moves to lean towards the knife, reaching for it, and then his knees buckle. He collapses to the floor with a sickening thud, and still raises a hand without even moving his head to look back at the knife to grab it.
Optimus, do you have a video of this?
Affirmative.
I request that you delete it.
Confirmed.
Okay, boys, we can go. They will handle themselves. You will then ping Artemis again and say, "Was Miss Artemis, is there auto fabrication at the armory? I have some schematics that want to be, finalized, but I have to go get my orders now."
I can queue up an order for you.
You are just a lovely angel.
All right, you boys moving up, and Liam's gonna deposit his stuff upstairs, presumably. Duke, are you staying at the archival uplink, or are you going up with the orders as Mason requested? What are you doing?
Yeah, he's going up.
Alrighty. In that case, All right. So you all managed to make it up the elevator again, and the doorways into the mainframe open. Mason's standing there expectantly. We could say that for the sake of pacing, Liam's deposited the sample and
just without having to walk over there.
right, yeah. So y'all meet up. Maybe Liam's like last in, but
Yeah, that would make sense.
I know that Ezekiel's BRPing, so I'll just move him in there.
Ah, he's busy peeing.
That's right, that does happen.
Oh, Liam, can you heal Jacques for 2 health?
Okay.
Sure.
Oop. There you go. You've been healed.
There you go. I'm sure Liam is gonna be like, how did you what?
Yeah, what happened?
No, I had the damage since we came back.
Yeah. But it's funny.
But you didn't bother getting
on me,
healed.
you'll notice that one eye is slightly less colorful than the other.
You might want to get that checked out by like the med bay or whatever.
Oh yeah, it's just the gene damage.
I don't want to know.
Remember? He holds up a life stick.
Yeah, Duke did say it sets your lifespan back 20 years.
Yeah, but he also said that if he climbs into the med bay, it'll fix it.
Yeah. Just needs 10 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot less than. I mean, our mission is going to be a lot less than 20 years left on Jack's lifespan. Hopefully.
Imagine one day Pro makes you start rolling a d20 every time you take it. It's if you roll a 1, you die.
Oh shit.
You've taken too many.
Just think how
roll a
lethal
d20.
these things were on his home planet, where everyone already only lives to like 50 because of all the stuff that they're exposed to. So it's like, use this once, and then you're basically a dead man walking for the next like year or 2 of life.
Mhm.
Assuming you use it at like 25.
I gave you a response in your thread, Jacques.
Thank you kindly.
Okay. I'm gonna have to restart my foundry, so it's gonna kick you guys out for a second. I'll be right back. Oh, it might not kick you guys out. That it was reestablished.
Epic.
Wonderful. I just need to sign back in for admin.
See you, Wheat. A weedy boy.
Yeah, he was in the chat earlier. Shout out Wheat here. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, it was my GPU crashed at some point, and like the drivers crashed or whatever. Did one of those like hard resets. I had to restart the stream, but it didn't break the stream. I blame Discord personally. Who knows what actually caused it? But we back, boys. Now,
Fuck you, Discord.
oh, funnily enough, it does actually. Oh, yeah. It for me on the Big Caw, like the observer account that I have, right? That one says everybody's still connected, but on my GM account, it says only Shambler is connected. So that's really funny. I don't know what could have caused that. All right, doesn't matter. You guys can still see everything, right? And hear everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm back.
So, I think, is Duke still here? Is Alexander still here?
Yes, he is here.
Okay. So y'all will carry around, pile into the mainframe room, and Mason will have some orders for you, it seems.
Not sure if
Oh wait, my WASD is not working.
I only see Jacques and Ezekiel in the room.
Doesn't,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
I
working.
can't walk.
Jacques can. Oh, maybe you have to refresh the page because of the reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to refresh.
Everybody
That's what I
should
had to do.
probably do that. Yeah.
Wow. So it didn't kick me out. I had to kick me out.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds.
You gotta kick
I-
yourself.
I'll refresh my Bob's account as well. Just Foundry things.
We have to bring it up
go.
at like a really strange moment to just flabbergast Liam.
So Liam's gonna come
Right.
in through the other door because he put
Right.
a sample away.
Right.
Duke flies through the door.
Duke does not. He trudges through the door.
Damn right.
Quite upset. He doesn't even get a nap before this next mission bullshit.
Well, you still have to go there, transport. You know, you'll have your rest. You don't maybe know that yet, so it's valid in character, but
Yeah. And it's like literally as soon as you get, we got another mission, boys, and he's like, fuck these people.
I almost died, and I'm back here. And you're gonna do it again?
I'm starting a union. Okay, we're gonna start a union. And we're gonna give PTO, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Still can't believe Mason sold us out for PTO that he's never gonna get.
Wouldn't that in a way Duke like sort of like makes? Isn't that what like set Manx off in the first place? He like worked for like did some kind of union thing for the Comoran Combine, then he ended up like president or something.
wait, who did that?
Manx
Combine.
in the original StarCraft lore.
Oh, he was
No.
part of the Sons of
He was-
Korhal, which was like a paramilitary terrorist group or whatever. And
So-
he overthrew
Yeah,
the
The lore was
Confederacy.
that his
He was the
that his
prince
family-
of Korhal. Yeah, and then Korhal was blown up, and then he started a terrorist group to get vengeance on the Confederates for nuking his home world.
Also,
That's why they're called the Sons of Korhal.
They killed his wife and daughter or something like that.
Yeah, none of that is established in the
yeah,
actual
and
game,
his
of course.
Son survived. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have to read a book to find out, like, why is this Mex guy like this? It's like, dude,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
so stupid.
It's in there. It's in fan fiction somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, seeing everybody kind of trickle into the room, Mason will gesture towards the many displays and say, "All right, gentlemen, ain't no rest for the wicked. So that means it's back to sweet home Tikabama for all of us. Artemis, play the mission briefing for the objectives on Tikawa."
Artemis begins to recount information regarding the mission on Tikawa. The mission briefing indicates that a pirate group has started a raid on a newfound harvest point that represents a considerable colonial resource stockpile and potential prospects. Therefore, it is demanded of Imperial forces to reclaim the area. However, the operation was supposed to be completed by a single Imperial operative who has since requested assistance. This backup is apparently being invoked in response to heavy fire, heavy resistance. Therefore, it is expected that this next battle will put you up against some well-equipped pirate military.
Are these
Well,
the
the-
same pirates or different?
Oh yes, Artemis will indicate that they are a known quantity in the sector and not what you just faced.
Does that mean we're not going to deal with demons and warlocks and witches?
Correct.
No. It's good for me. Hopefully it means Duke will not lose his shit.
Duke snorts.
Nah, and he'll shove Duke on the shoulder. He'll still lose his shit.
I might lose my shit right here, motherfucker.
It is your defining trait.
Mason.
It's your defining trait.
Yes.
Mason. We just
Datton's running away.
got back from that hell of a mission, and we already got another one.
You think the Imperium is just going to let us sit around and waste labor?
You're such a Imperium cocksucker. You know that? Listen, we just got back. I ain't had time to wash my sweaty ass in this chicken shit outfit that I got on.
Well, I ain't saying we're deploying like right this second, brother. I'm just going over the mission briefing.
So, miss, what is travel time?
Approximately 24 hours.
Oh,
See,
wow.
There you
look
go.
at
You
that.
get your shower.
Ouch. A whole solar day. Gee whiz.
Yeah, just long enough to wash half of your ass.
I hope the Iron Dogs blow the fuck out of this ship.
Duke, think about the overtime, man.
What overtime? That stupid Mason motherfucker's probably got 20 years of overtime. You think the Imperium's gonna give him a single day of PTO?
Nah, they're gonna wait for him to die first.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'll be on PTO forever.
Yeah, in hell.
Think about the overtime when you're dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about right now.
I
What's
heard
this
that's why they made
PTO?
that reclamation, I think they call it.
Yeah, that way you can't rest when you're fucking dead.
You don't know what that is?
What do you mean?
Yeah?
Did we
Why
tell
would
him
you-
it was reclamation?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I wasn't here.
Dude,
It would have been a good line, though. I appreciate it.
It would have been a good line. Yeah, or instead it would be like reclamation.
Yeah, it's what the weirdos downstairs were dealing with. It's a weird process, but essentially what Mason's getting at is even after we die, we're still going to hear Artemis asking us for help.
I will
Yeah.
I'll blow myself up.
Doc says,
Ain't nobody using my
I'm going
clothes
to
for
be
nothing.
turned into one as a non-man.
yeah, apparently the Imperials have found a way to work the dead. It's not very pretty.
Well, do you know it's Imperials?
Well, the Imperials know what it is.
I guess so.
don't
Yeah,
even know
that's
what
true.
it is.
So technically,
So they know how
they
it
have
works.
on the way.
They just don't want to tell
Yeah.
us. So they know how to do it.
Oh, lovely. I love working for an interstellar terrorist organization that raises the fucking dead.
Artemis, is it in my contract as you're going to turn me into the undead?
I will do no such thing, for I am in a computer.
That is not very helpful. You need to tell me whether or not the Imperials will do this to me now, Artemis.
You don't have the clearance for that, buddy.
Yeah, I can pretty much guarantee that.
You have no clearance to view details related to what will happen after you die. But that is because there are no details for what will happen after you die.
That wasn't nearly as funny as a response as I was looking for.
I think that's enough of that. Computer in simulation.
Oh, great. I can't wait to write to my mama that I work for the bad guys and raise folks from the fucking dead. Hey, mama. Hey, sisters. Dookie, he works for necromancers now.
It's better than writing that you're in prison, because then they don't
No.
even get the messages.
No, it's better that I would be in fucking prison. God.
Well, you
almighty.
could be in prison and undead.
You know, every
Well, or
time
you
you
can
open
just
your
be regular
every
ass
time
dead.
you open your mouth, I get closer and closer to blasting your face off with my gun. Shut the fuck up.
It seems that the witches do not owes a single allegiance to any one god.
Artemis, can you send Duke papers on how to deal with stress management?
Only if Duke requests them himself.
Duke requests copious amounts of hard liquor.
Artemis, can you send Duke copious amounts of hard liquor?
Confirmed.
Ah,
Duke just
shit.
signed. Thank God.
I'll be
Artemis,
fixing his liver later.
take us to a safe distance orbit near the objective and wait for my command.
God almighty.
Confirmed. Expected arrival in 24 hours.
Okay.
So just like that, you guys
Jacques.
are indeed in transit. You guys want to pick a particular downtime activity. If anybody wants to specifically hang out with anybody else, that's also... I mean, you can indicate that. Whether the other person agrees is another story, but feel free to.
Ezekiel's gonna stay in the bunk area, and he's gonna spend most of his time trying to find non-imperial sources of reclamation.
Like, what do you mean find? Like, what exactly? Are you looking in like an archive or something?
Yeah, whatever
okay.
he. I don't
Information
even know what he
about
has
it, yeah.
access to. Yeah, any information of like articles that he actually has clearance of that the AI wouldn't show him.
Are there any? So I saw earlier you posted there is a confirmed payout of 1,000 credits and a speculative payout of 750. Is there any update on the speculative payout?
No, but you will get an update by the time you arrive on Takawa.
Okay. Do I have the 1,000 if I want to do any crafting?
Yeah, you do. And it does seem like Jacques had already placed an order that would be 250 minerals, or credits, for one wrist-mounted fusion saber, a plan that had just recently been added to the schematics database by Jacques himself.
Are there? I guess Mason will spend some time at the armory trying to figure out if there are any upgrades either for the shipboard weapons or if there are any upgrades for his suit.
It's possible to bring the Scoundrel's laser system online, though it would require a visit to an actual shipyard, which would increase the travel time. In doing so, it would be 1,500, which would be the full total if you got the speculative payment in conjunction with what you've already got. That would give you access to a sort of supportive laser attack that you could basically call down in the middle of a mission if things get dicey. However, it obviously, as mentioned, it's pretty expensive and it would increase your travel time. So up to you if you wanted to do that.
Okay. Tell you what, I will make another sentry for myself and stim pack for myself.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have access to those on your command card already? You might, or command card, your player sheet, character sheet. Teehee.
Let me see.
I see stim pack, but no sentry, so I'll have to throw that on you.
Alright, so
Imagine
I had
if we were playing Cosmonarchy tabletop in Cosmonarchy.
That's right. Yeah, so feel free to increment the stim pack. What do you call it? The quantity.
Ooh, how about this? Would it be possible to craft a what is it called? The Brontes payload canister? This not like a throwable Cyclops canister.
Yeah, I actually did have that planned as a schematic that could be acquired. The only thing I'm thinking about is... So, one of the ideas that I had as general progression is that you guys will be gathering and trading to some degree in data information as you move through your missions, and so some of that information is going to be like coordinates for jump points that the pilot can slice into and give you access to as like new locations, basically. And then some of it will be, of course, schematics, like we found out where Jacques had the weapon schematic that he recovered. I think it's
cool.
probably viable for, like, in accordance with this mission that you have already completed and proven your value to the Imperium, that like your general clearance level would be incrementing as you do that. And so that would probably come with certain schematics, like trying not to make it sound really gamified or whatever, like you leveled up. But I most mean that like they're not going to give you more expensive data and more expensive equipment schematics and such if you're just not very useful. And so I think there's like a natural logical follow-on there.
I think it's pretty common sense that you just gave a bunch of almost prisoners an expensive ship. Let's not give them a way to build stuff that'll blow it up.
Right. So you were more so like restricted to gear that would be best described as like self-assist, you know? Like you couldn't really manufacture large explosives or anything like that. But yeah, the Bronte's canister is a totally fine thing to be able to craft.
Out of character, is there a way that I could get like this is gonna sound stupid, but it's literally the only way I can like think of even describing it, like a Captain America shield that I can like charge in and just like kind of chuck it and get rid of it when I need to. Like it won't come back to me obviously, but something that I can just like use and then, you know, throw as a weapon or throw, you know, discard when I need both my hands.
I wonder if that could just be something that you sort of like adheres to your chest or abdomen area, that you like it magnetizes to that surface when you're not actively using it. So
yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Or, you know, and you only have so many charges of it, and it'll absorb like one attack or however much damage or whatever.
I think that'd
in
be
that
pretty
process.
cool.
So,
do you think that's something we'd be able to? Is that something we'd be able to make now?
I think a sort of a magnetic alloy shield of some kind would that's probably something that would be manufacturable on pretty short notice. So we'll say it's a gadget that, you know, can be done in charges where it's like each one is like 100 credits. Let me go back and look for sure at the.
Could it be like it costs money to make it, and then like I can add max charges to it for more money, or I like every time I return to the ship I get one charge back or whatever?
It's just going to be something that has to be like, you could have it if it's still intact. You can repair it, but if each individual intact part of it would be a separate item, I think. So.
I see. Okay. Well,
if you're looking for further optimizations on it after the fact, that's probably something that could be done.
Okay, I
like
see.
Later on as upgrades to it or whatever.
Yeah. Well, hopefully at some point I just get a Protoss shield and we call it a day.
Flash shielding on Ahmed?
Dude, I'd love that. That'd be so much fun.
That would be
There's
awesome.
already a unit
variant
named
of the
Cosmonarchy, so.
So at some point, we'll say at some point in the downtime, Ezekiel would ask Mason if there's any protection that he'd be able to make for him.
Here. So he's used 50 credits for one stim and 100 credits for a century.
1 century. So yeah, if I can, Mason will try to group that in with the other work he's doing.
Okay. Well, if you're only making one of them, it'll be. I'm sort of meditating on the price for that. Let's say it'll be. Let's say it'll be 100, like the century is. So if you're giving him just one, that'll be 100. So you're up to 250 out of your 500. So you've got 500 left over now, basically. What I really need to do at some point is build like a fucking page that looks like a in-game, item shop or whatever that you can buy stuff from. There's probably a funny like website mock-up for that somewhere. But I'd have to do some research on that. I was thinking about that earlier today because this can otherwise take some time. Anything else that Mason is thinking of grabbing while we're in transit?
Does anyone else have any request for equipment, or are we kind of covered at the moment?
Can we get
Yeah,
any
I wanna-
healing purchased?
I want a flamethrower minigun. You got that?
Okay, not high enough clearance yet.
So lame.
We buy healing.
Tell you what, how much is it for a lobotomy mine?
I wrote that down.
I don't know. Just listen to Jacques talk for long enough. It's free.
That costs time, dude.
That's
I
cool.
need to get my lobotomy right now.
Yeah, we're gonna need some
You don't want to
Muscosi
hear about
players
the goblins
for that.
and how they take the little boys and girls away that aren't genetically fit enough?
That'll be 50
Makes
for a
sense.
lobotomy. Fine.
Okay, I'll make. I can't remember if I had one or two, or if I adjusted the quantity last session. I'm going to assume I didn't adjust the quantity, so I'll make one of those. And then, do we have a healing item that we can craft?
Yeah, so
Kind of
there's the Imperial Medkit, which heals for 2d8 of whoever is being targeted with it. Could be yourself. That is 200 on the credits, so it's a pretty pricey one.
Well, what do we think? Who should get one of those?
Yes.
I already have one, so I don't know if Liam would have one either. But
Well, Liam can heal as an action.
Yeah. As long as Liam can heal himself, which I think he can.
Yep.
Then
And Jock
it doesn't
kind of
need to-
has self-healing because of the corpse mechanics.
I have self-healing and 2 life sticks left.
Might be a good idea to put it on Duke because he's pretty fragile.
Yeah, and he's a big source of DPS. So I'll say
if he
one
gets
for
jumped on at
Duke.
the wrong moment.
All right,
Mhm.
one for Duke.
Nuke is drinking brandy IRL too.
So you're at 250 left over then, by my count.
God, Duke's gonna get more belligerent.
I like to imagine Duke takes the water reservoir out of his suit, just replaces it with a huge bottle of liquor. Just gets
Yeah, please.
injected straight into his blood.
That's exactly what's happening right now. You can't be afraid if you got liquid courage in you.
All right, that's it for me.
Alrighty.
Dude, spending all your credits on Imperium materials just is what I felt like when I worked at the grocery store, and I would spend money midway through my shift to get dinner.
Yep. Relatable.
It'll be 12 degrees tomorrow. Oh wow.
Man, would you really be working in America if you weren't just giving your money back to your employer?
This is true.
Cosmonarchy basically is America.
It is America. It's got terrible fiscal policy. It's got
I
aliens.
pay for this
It's got
content, so
Yeah.
technically they're my employer.
got demons.
Dude, Chronogo is your employer.
No, I'm their employer. I pay him.
Yeah, that's right.
It's true. That's right. We pay Pro. Actually,
Yeah, it's like I told Pro about being a moderator. Real Jennies pay to do it for free.
Yeah, that's pretty outrageous.
that's true. I feel so bad for Duke right now, man.
All right. Time lapse time.
Time lapse
Time
time.
lapse time.
So you guys are moving towards.
Time.
You guys are moving towards Takawa, and as you end up doing so, pop over here.
Oh my goodness.
So you're going to end up following the orbit of Takawa here, and then coming up on it, counter to the approach of the sun. As the vessel finds a safe orbit, Artemis will begin initiating scans and inform Mason that the scoundrel is prepared for deployment.
Have you?
Inhabited by the
Can I get inspiration for punching that maverick in the face?
It wasn't very inspiring. It was the opposite of inspiring.
It was inspiring to Ezekiel.
That doesn't count.
What do we even do with inspiration?
We
Cheat
just
death
collect
once.
you just collect it.
I re-roll my
You
damage.
get to re-roll your damage, yeah.
I'll
You
use mine
add.
to
You
cheat
roll to add to your damage. That's what you really do. Yeah. That's.
death.
There you
I keep mine to cheat death. That's what I. You can add damage. I'll cheat death. Thank you very much.
Oh, dude, this can be repaired as armor.
Right, but if it breaks, it's
If it breaks completely, I'm
yeah,
fucked.
yeah,
I
you
see.
can't repair it. Yeah, but up until that point, you're good.
Oh, I completely misunderstood what you were trying to tell me.
Yeah. I can't wait to meet the Escozi.
Fun Drake May fact: he's going to the Super Bowl.
Escozi missionary tries to preach to us the word of Lizard Man. Our words for yours.
Our table for top.
That's right.
Yeah, I can't wait till Ezekiel gets a protest ship.
No, I guess it would be our rolls for y'all.
We're gonna be a deep shit when we fight the hammered Dogora.
Oh shit!
Remember Nagoro?
Yeah, shopkeeper dog, but he's
Oh.
Ritoro.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's just got 20 million phalanxes, and it's just
Yeah,
us.
he's got 20 million dyads or fucking roves.
We just have to juke them. We just have to. All right, guys. Good luck.
You really think this party could hide from or stealth around anything?
No, definitely not. No, absolutely not.
That could be sneaky.
You guys haven't been so far, but
I have a +2 to my dex score.
I'll reserve judgment.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys figure it out.
I just think it's hard to be stealthy in the Cosmonarchy universe as it is, unless you have like cloaking built in. Dude, if Ezekiel gets active cloaking into his suit, you guys are fucked.
I think you have to just get a new suit at that point.
No, Ezekiel
on
is
suit.
a flamethrower Kabbalist.
Fire assassin, dude. He's a Harakan rogue, Rockin.
A rogue rockin', yeah.
That new factional variant for the upstart.
Trained from the rogue
Cloak
gallery.
Durandal.
I actually was thinking that the thing that you crafted would end up being an upstart equipment for the upstart Harakan replacement or something. I did say that doing all of this faction weaponry and stuff is going to make me make new units that are like specific variants or whatever. Like I'm going to end up making units out of this. Anyway.
The Protoss don't
You're welcome.
use any Terran tech, but the Terrans use Protoss tech.
Yeah. I mean, the Starbound might use some stuff that is evocative because they're just
well,
desperate.
why would
but-
you use worse tech?
Yeah, typically they're
I
just
mean-
like, nah, we're better.
Protoss better.
You-
Isn't that right, Alexander?
That's not. Don't ever say such things to me ever again.
Don't ever say what? The Protoss
That
better?
Alexander wins more games as Protoss than he does as the other race.
That's because
Whoa,
I
even
roll
Alexander knows
Protoss.
Protoss is
That's
better?
why. That's the only
Wow.
reason why. Random gave me Protoss. If I had gotten Zerg, I literally would have won every single match, except against Husky, maybe.
I like to imagine that since Protoss just warp everything in, even though you're starbound and they exile you, you still have warp end rights. Because it's like you're still bros.
Yeah, they're warping it in from some other conduit that they've back engineered. Or I guess I could make it so that the Starbound lore is that they actually have local deployments, unlike everybody else. They have short range teleportation instead of longer range one, right?
Oh, dude, imagine if they had a factional worker and they actually made their buildings.
Right, like Terran construction or whatever. That'd be pretty
That's a cool idea.
wild. Well, you guys are approaching Takawa as mentioned, and I actually do need to use the restroom, so maybe this is a good bio break time. When we come back, just prepare what you guys are going to be, like I think you guys have handled your downtime just about. But if you guys have any other things, like write it out in the thread or whatever, and then we'll be right back.
Okay.
Dude, I have stim packs. I can't believe Alexander made Jason.
I have returned.
I'm you. Imagine how much damage I could do with a stim pack.
It's true.
It's a good thing I have them.
We've got more liquor. Alcohol.
If it's not pizza, it's booze.
Well, it's usually booze and pizza, but I couldn't order pizza today because the roads are icy and everything is closed.
Yeah, that's right.
So I am stuck just drinking booze. which is a tragedy. But it's all right. I am. What do they call it? What do they call it when an actor really fully embodies a role?
Character?
Method acting?
Method acting?
Method. Yeah, I'm method acting right now. I'm method acting. I am Duke.
Becoming one with Duke.
I am becoming one with Duke. I have to channel a scared young farm boy way in over his head who has no friends, and now just got back from fighting necromancers, and now has to go just 24 hours later to fight a giant army of pirates. Poor guy.
Oh wait, the crew got 1,000 total.
No, that was allocated to the crew.
Oh.
It's like, it's not each, yeah, so it's all together.
Back.
I think we're only waiting on 3 crew then? Or Bailiff? No,
I'm,
Bailiff.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
Everybody's.
Yep.
Does Duke get in like an some clearance shot?
Okay, so we got to do the whole mission in 2 hours.
So it would
Got
seem.
to speed run it, bros.
I mean, if you guys end up not finishing it entirely, that's not really the end of the world. But, like, you guys can get to a sort of midway point, perhaps. We'll see how it goes. But it is actually possible to do them in a pretty fast way, actually.
Yeah, guns blazing.
Duke's got a loud grandma,
He does?
apparently.
I am you.
Oh, I see. That's why he's muted. That's all. All right. So, Artemis is going to ping Mason with information regarding the possible landing positions of the mission near the beacon sent out, the distress beacon sent out by the operative, whose identifier is Teneron. Apparently, this agent has been holed up in secrecy, having nearly been spotted by the pirate forces. They appear to be a part of the Liberation Front, the loosely organized but seemingly far more prepared than average rebel band that seeks to essentially separate from the Imperium entirely. In the process of their takeover of these resources, they've reportedly already begun transferring them to an outcropping outpost on the surface where they intend on launching them into orbit. So Artemis is recommending that the scoundrel moves to report discreetly on incoming pirate vessels after deploying the squadron, but will remain within comms range and for any support that may be required.
Mason agrees with this course of action.
So Artemis can either drop you close to a harvest depot where the actual harvests have been stored from a local harvest point, or can drop you close to the harvest point itself, which is where the harvests are actually being taken, or were being taken back when this facility was operable. In either case, you should expect to meet some pirate resistance, but initial scans indicate that there's more activity towards the depot than there are towards the harvest point. It's just that the little counter fluffle here is that the harvest point is likely to have equipment to send out a system-wide alert if spotted. Whereas you might be able to divide and conquer a little bit more if you go towards the depot. This may be a conversation for everyone to be a part of.
One quick question for myself. What is the depot closer to where they're actually sending the orbital payloads?
Neither of them are close to where the site has been approximated by the agent. Those are further north than the other 2 points. There are 5 points of interest that are marked on a sort of approximate map. The 2 points that have been indicated, the harvest point is southeast. To the southwest is the depot. In the dead center is, the center east is a second depot. In the northwest is a second harvest point, and in the northeast is the pirate outcrop.
Okay. In which case, Mason will gather everybody up, kind of explain this information, and then he'll say, I reckon we get the jump on them, take control of that depot, then haul ourselves up while we figure out where to go next.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Getting the jump and all.
I am ready to crack skulls either way.
Well, then if there are no complaints, I think we're ready to deploy.
All right, and that was towards the depot, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I wish this ship had, like, drop pods. Imagine just dropping in on your enemy from above. They got no idea what in the Sam hell is going on. And by the time they figure it out, they're all dead.
Mason, would you like me to forward the relevant materials for drop pod requisition? It will cost a large sum of credits, but it is a module that the Imperium offers.
Oh my goodness. Please, Mason.
Well, let's put it on the back burner for now, because this puppy don't even got weapons on it yet.
We are the weapons. Please, Mason.
You gonna hang out the window and hit other starships with your flamethrower?
If you ask me
You
to.
can watch the other starship, yeah? Be shot out in missile, break in, get out, be pressurized.
Oh, hell. Can't believe y'all thinking about diving.
It is better
Duke,
than
he's
being
not thinking about
playing
dying.
this.
So, the place is now quite visible as the scoundrel takes you in over a safe distance for the landing spot. You trudge over the sand-swept landscape at night and eventually come across this sullen-looking field of harvested resources, strip-mined of what they're worth already. In the process, you end up noticing more than a few sand-swept wreckages of various imperial or colonial forces and constructs, remnants of a watchdog model turret or a maverick suit or a Goliath or anything of the sort, as well as many other infrastructure that has not stood the test of time over this brutal, sandy environment.
It reminds me of home.
Artemis pings you as you approach this location. Be advised, you are now nearing known patrol routes.
See, now imagine how much cooler that would have been, Mason, if we just dropped in from the sky like fucking devils.
Yeah, something tells me that would have been a lot more noticeable.
I do recall
Well,
not
all
like
for the right
10 minutes
situation.
ago, someone said, I could be stealthy. I remember that.
Yeah, he
Remember?
didn't say that in character, though.
The ground is swept by sand. There's a thick layer of dust as well over some of the parts that are in the distance. Some of the terrain dead ahead seems oddly recently disturbed. And there's occasional burn marks over the ground indicating some sort of movement, or if not that, something a bit more incendiary.
Now that looks like a friend. How does this suit shield work? Is it like one-handed, like I suggested, or is it?
Oh, you just sort of
Like
present
the-
yourself towards the enemy, and it'll absorb.
Yeah. I get to just aura them.
Duke's too busy drinking.
He is.
Duke
Yeah.
is he's just he doesn't seem to care anymore. He's just kind of smiling, just whatever. He don't care.
As Jacques takes a fateful step forward, a lobotomy mine burrows from the earth and immediately detonates, freezing the man in a stasis for the moment.
Oh shit, we get contact.
He can't be any dumber.
Well, looks like we better be careful where we step around here.
As Jacques shakes it off, he says, Ezekiel, that's no way to talk to your papa.
Yeah, sorry, adoptive dad.
Please don't ever say that shit again.
Legally binding?
Duke, you're just mad you don't get to go on war trips with your pops.
Look, I just want to say that at any point I could shoot any of you in the back and I wouldn't give a fuck. Let's get a move on.
That's not what you said earlier.
That would be in the back.
Doesn't seem like anyone's moved to pounce upon the errant mine. It's an unnatural
now,
quiet.
In the game, you can see things when a mine goes off, so we probably just set off an alarm.
It's no telling that it's their mine. Could be anybody's mine.
The known patrol route.
Do I see anything of like Oh, nope, never mind.
What were you going to ask?
I was gonna say, do I see any like tracks of where we should be going, or do I have any general sense of direction of where our objective may be?
Well, yes. So what was discussed previously is towards the northwest, up left of your position. There's a depot, but the depot has heavy patrols around it currently, relative to the actual harvest point, which is to the east of your current position. And the concern about it was that the harvest point has comms, the ability to raise a sort of surface level alarm for the pirates, whereas it's not a guarantee that you're going to get that same treatment from the patrols on the depot. They'd have to actually physically move to that location. So that's why you dropped here.
Ezekiel will say, let us stay
Ezekiel.
nice and spread out so we don't get all stunned together and ambushed. Yeah?
You're Ezekiel.
I do say that.
That's what Ezekiel sounds like.
I mean, Jacques said.
That's a good idea, me.
Well, speaking of,
Ezekiel,
Mason,
what's with the weird accent?
Mason is
Get off.
moving directly towards the ramp, and in the process will indeed see a sudden shifting in the sands. Another one of the mines pops up to stun him.
Oh shit.
Now, you see, I was going to ask him how we can learn to spot these things since he uses them, but now he's stunned.
We should just send him to walk all over him. Seems like a good idea to me.
Maybe we send you.
I don't think you want to do that. I mean, I don't really give a shit. But sure, you want to put me in the front? Who gives a fuck?
As the effects wear off of Mason, Ezekiel say, "You know how to like spot those things since you use them, or is it just a crapshoot? Any
It's
tricks to draw them out early?"
kind of hard to see them when they're buried under all this crap, but if we could get eyeballs on them, we could shoot at them and detonate them from a distance.
You think I could burn the sand and maybe it wouldn't burn since it's metal, and we'd be able to kind of get an outline of it?
The metal of the casing might get hot, and then we'd be able to see if there's something there.
Oh yeah, this is gonna get real stupid, DM.
Right. Well, as you approach the ramp to peer across, a sand-swept visage of buried Harakan greets alongside the...
Well, that's not very good seeming. There could have been better vibes as I stepped on this ramp.
Yeah, y'all dumb as hell.
I would say we could try taking pot shots, but I don't want to draw attention to us.
We're drawing attention by eating mines to the face too.
Yeah, but at least they aren't so dangerous if there ain't nobody around to shoot you while you're stunned.
Yeah, well, Duke's right there, and I think he's growing impatient.
Oh, well, alright, I'll just keep moving then.
No, Duke, don't. No. Duke can't do nothing. Duke can't
We'll
do
take
nothing. He
turns
can sit
eating-
here in this hot ass sun all damn day long.
No, I was joking about you
Why
shooting
has
him.
Duke decided to check out of anything meaningful? Is it just because his player's drunk, or...?
No, his player's not even close to drunk. But Duke got thoroughly inebriated, and he's like, well, fuck.
Yeah, he made Jason.
You know, if I die, my family's taken care of. What am I afraid of? What am I afraid of?
Jason.
And I don't like these people anyway, so what do I care?
Jason.
that's
You're reverse engineered, Jason.
Yeah. I said
Yeah.
this during the break, and no one heard me. 'cause
He
they
is
were all
seriously
good.
reverse. He has become in this moment a reverse engineered Jason.
He's
Impeccable.
start of arc Jason. Oh my god.
Yeah, he is. He's really he's scared, and the only way to make it through right now is just to drink through it.
I'm going to assume I don't see that, right?
Oh, you do. There's several pirate militia with their weapons locked and loaded, aimed directly in all of your directions.
Well, Duke, you better stop having a hissy fit, because there's Mavericks up ahead, and I understand, you've said it many times, the whole, I don't care if I die, my family gets paid anyway, but wouldn't you rather see your family? So let's straighten the hell up, soldier.
I'm straight. Look at me. Can hot.
Just get
Puts
the
his
hell
giant
over here.
Cyprian arm to his visor, blocking his face entirely.
Yeah, as a salute.
Hostile sighted weapons out.
Oh, where's the bad guys at? Oh, there they at. Well, I guess we'll shoot first, ask questions later. Is that how this is going?
The men remain
What do you say?
unmoving, but they definitely have their weapons drawn.
Duke's
right,
going to
well.
walk right into a mine.
All right, who I shoot first, boys?
Alright, before he shoots, Jacques will say, "Identify yourselves."
They're
Over the-
pirates.
or Universal comms.
There's a long pause, and then
What a dum-dum.
We're from the Staros Regulars. And what are you doing here?
Oh wait, I'm actually a Staros regular.
Oh, we should definitely shoot them.
All right, so it's my understanding that they're very ragtag and they have like different cells, right?
Correct. Yeah, they're not meant to be quite organized. So this little revelation is going to perhaps surprise Jacques, since they've been a thorn enough side that they've outwitted an Imperial agent, apparently.
So Jacques will say, "Oh, goody! I am regulars too. I am units, burning sands. You remember that one, yeah?"
You just hear a snigger from the person that addressed you over comms. Like, clearly does not believe you.
It was a long time ago. I was technically mercenary at time too. You know, buy contract, and hard times come on units, so they sell contract. They don't see value in me. But I'm still here. I still like you. So I would like to not shoot you. Is there a way we can arrange this?
Suppose if you turn back around, we could pretend this never happened.
Yeah, you see, no can do, because we got our own benefactors, and they really want us to keep going.
Oh, hell.
About time we get shot at again, I guess.
How about
Welcome
this?
back, Team
How about
Captain.
this? How about this? We shoot each other for a little bit, but if you feel like surrendering, feel free. You just lay down guns, we won't kill you. Promise?
As he's
Likewise.
talking, Duke is stepping back in a way. Hey, just I'm down the ramp now. Bye.
Fearless
I'm not-
leader, you got anything to say about this situation?
Think Jacques a bit of an idiot.
What about Mason?
Well, you see,
What's
you're
Mason's
confused.
reaction?
Liam, you're team captain.
During-
Mason is
While
fearless
he's
leader.
stalling, while he's
Ah.
listen. While he's stalling, Jacques will be taking a stim pack and waiting for it to kick in.
Okay, roll the 2d4, son.
Oh, man.
Mason?
Mason?
Mason.
Low number, low number, low number, low number. Yeah, it's
All right.
Yeah, that's
starting
not
in
bad.
combat with 3.
Okay, all right. Man, I knew I missed a sound. That should be added. So,
Oh, yeah.
the...
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. Nah, yeah.
So, Jacques' stim pack kicks in the middle of his stalling. Mason, you got a chance to say something, but it does look like combat's a brewing.
Mason will call out. We're only going to give you one opportunity to return the assets of the Imperium to their rightful owners. You might even have an opportunity to keep your lives if you decide to join us. What's it going to be?
You tell him, boss man. Ha!
Mason is Imperial all the way down to his core.
So in response, the one Maverick steps forward, intent on shooting, and then... Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh my goodness.
A shot cracks off to almost immediately destroy the Maverick's armor and shatters his concentration. At that point, you hear roars and battle is joined.
Oh, I thought that guy shot me.
On a rifle. Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, he definitely did, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That's really funny.
Here, let's try it again.
There you go.
There we go, base.
Got that Maverick.
Got him.
It seems like you got more enemies. And I'll take a step forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacques shooting that Maverick now.
Yeah, his armor's almost
Oh, that's a
gone,
nat
dude.
one. Actually, this is nat one. It's not great, but it could be worse because
Yeah,
now
it's a
I don't have
3,
to
dude.
charge. Now I don't have to charge into the lobotomy mines.
211.
These-
What's that mean?
These shitheads can come for us.
It's alright, Mason will just use his movement to push you into the lobotomy mines.
You're an asshole. I was trying to step in front of you to save your life, you
We can
fearless
all
leader.
be lobotomized together.
I don't want your lobotomization.
No, you don't.
Liam already feels like he's been lobotomized just from
Putting
dealing
up
with.
with this.
Yeah.
Oh hell, that's just the long rest you had. You'll get back into it.
I love that Duke just walked back. He's like,
He knows what's up.
"Doo-doo-doo-doo."
He still has
Yeah,
that.
he
He
is.
still has that defining characteristic, you know. All right,
Survival.
Jacques, prepare your action, but first, and there's gonna be some fireworks.
I'm gonna move up to him just so I can see what's happening.
Another shot at you. Oh damn.
Oh my goodness, he put all the sound effects in.
That's right. Oh, max roll on
Oh.
that too. So unfortunately, that's gonna be a bop. Now, I did just -6, but then I remembered that you have the thing.
I'm taking
so
it.
You actually still have 2 health left on your shield there.
Can I, comedy? Can I use my reaction to deactivate that?
Yes.
Hell
So
yeah.
you can preserve the next, the 2 vitality that it's at or whatever.
Yes, yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
looking for.
It'll fall to the ground where you are now, but you can recover it after the battle.
Oh, okay. There's nowhere I can put it. It's like a.
Well,
Alright.
no, because if it's still on your suit, it's still going to
I
absorb
see.
damage, right?
I see.
So you
Yeah,
you
it's
can
like
you
it's
can
like a magnet.
you can
Yeah.
use your reaction to uncouple it from your suit. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, Jacques. I want you to take your action, and I want Liam to know that he's the next player up after this. The Maverick
Alright,
that
Liam has no
has
idea
already
what's
been
gonna do.
shot at is up after Jacques.
Does he have armor?
Barely,
Barely.
but still technically in yes.
What's the range of my weapon again? Let me see here. Is it 30? 40. 30, okay. So I do have to get closer, it seems. Oh man. No lobotomies. Is there anything I can do to actually spot a lobotomy mine?
Yes. You have an Anseal or a Cestus or
Ah.
any other detector?
No.
Oh wait. I can throw this 35 feet.
That's right.
So I
Were
can
you-
push him toward.
You trying to push the Maverick towards you and the Huracan away at the same time? Something like that?
Yeah.
All right.
And he'll also break his armor, hopefully.
Okay. So that's going to be 3 damage, and then they are going to try to roll dex saves. No. That's a fail, so he's going 10 feet towards you.
10 feet towards us.
That is just 5 feet away. So Huracan moves out, Maverick moves in. And we'll say, by the way, that just barely breaks his armor. Aren't you so lucky?
Base. And then Jock opens up with a. Let's see, Mavericks probably, I think, have 10 health. Oh.
Mavericks have 8
44. I
health.
could just 8 health.
Yeah.
I could one shot him here. Or I could go for 2d4 and then the guaranteed.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Alright.
I don't like
No, it's just combat music.
Base. That actually does.
I almost forgot, and then a Cyclops walks out of the field.
I almost forgot. The fucking just unburrows at our feet.
10 Ultra Cores appear out of nowhere.
Remember that Zerg I told you about?
Zerg here.
It's
That's
a
a dead
little
Maverick.
form of Zerglin.
Yeah.
So is it- what is-
That
That must have been Last Supper then, right? Because you're doing the 44 there?
No, because Last Supper will overheat my weapon.
Oh, I see. It's
And
44
Salt
force damage of the target's armor is gone. Right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
he
thought it
gets
was...
44 because Salt and Pepper
Yeah.
gets that, but then
Yeah.
I'm going to, if I'm not lobotomied here, also Last Supper into that right there, so I can get that acid damage, and that bunker's gonna start ticking down every turn, 2d4 extra.
Well, did I forget something about your action economy? Because you did your throwable.
He has the stim pack.
Oh, that's right. Stim pack gives you an extra shot. That is correct.
And it was a bonus action. That was the repulsion, and then
Right, and then
got
the
that
shot
guy,
to
one
execute
action,
the
and
Maverick,
another.
drop him dead right there.
Yeah. So, and then followed by where the fuck is my upstep sword kicks? A Last Supper into that bunker, and it's gonna take a 2d4 every turn after that.
That's right.
So,
Okay,
what
excellent.
the party sees is that while Jock was shooting the shit, it appears in my hand because as soon as that shot runs out and Mason gives warning, there's a grenade on the other side of the field. The Maverick is blasted forward, and Jock jumps
no,
into
he's
roll,
robot.
firing as he lands, just a clean headshot Maverick, and then swinging over and blasting again, this time at the bunker with green acidic rounds.
All right. Okay, Liam, you're up. And you will know that Jacques, his weapons are going to need to be cleared of their overclock status, which you can do as a bonus action, but also Mason can do it. So up to you if you want to bother with that. Or do
Heal
something
my
else.
armor thingy. Whale.
I think that's more
Also
Mason
gloomy.
territory, isn't it?
I've lost 3 health.
I love. By the way, I just gotta say, I love that everybody. Well, not everybody, but most people put on a southern accent, and it's just so terrible. But
Well, so that's like the
Oh, I know
entirety
it's
of
terrible.
Cosmonarchy.
it's
Also,
as an actual.
that's
as
just
a,
Terrans and StarCraft.
I know, but
Yeah.
as an actual southern person, it's just so funny.
I'd like
You
to
know, all
argue
the-
that your southern accent's terrible, Duke.
all the people on the original colony ship from Earth were just Florida trailer park dwellers.
Yeah, apparently everybody was from the Carolinas and Virginia and Alabama.
There's
that's
a little bit
who
of
made
everybody,
it.
but the Southerners that's the accent that dominated everyone else's accent.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
that's it.
because then you still have the battle cruiser that I think is French, and then
No, he's Russian. I think he's Russian.
it might be Russian.
Operational.
It might be. It's really hard to.
Yeah,
tell.
It's kind of one of honestly the inspiration for the madcap was like if I'm just combining shitty accents from people because like De Gaulle does not sound French.
No.
The Valkyrie
No, he
does.
doesn't.
The Valkyrie sounds French, but De Gaulle doesn't.
Yes.
And then, but also sometimes the Valkyrie sounds Russian, and also sometimes it sounds German. So-
No, she's
Yeah.
supposed to be German. Like she says Javol and stuff.
oh
like
yeah,
that, but
yeah. But she sounds
Yeah,
French, so it's really
Yeah,
funny.
she sounds French sometimes and German other times.
And Russian
I
sometimes.
I love 1998. You know.
Yeah.
I love-
But this is kind of what I'm
I
getting
mean,
at.
you
Is the
could-
future of accents is something where you can't quite figure it out. Like I never forget
Right.
when Knight of the Realm asked me what the madcap accent was supposed to be, and my response was bad. Because it's supposed to be unintelligible where it came from.
It is.
It fits.
It is pretty bad. It is pretty bad.
Ja, commander.
In a cave. Make it happen.
Make it so.
All right. What is Liam doing?
Okay, so I seem to have this Imperial pistol.
You do. That was given to you by Mason earlier.
So I would like to shoot this man with it.
The Huracan?
Yes.
Are you
Okay.
gonna shoot Hardman with it?
Shoot myself with no.
Dang, I thought Duke was bad.
Yeah, but-
Apparently the knock is way worse. He needs some knock off.
So you can
Uh,
either do the singleton or the steadied shot. And then you'll have your bonus action left over after.
So it looks like the steady shot only gives me anything if the target is compromised.
Yeah, basically doubles the damage of the singleton, but you can't do it twice,
Okay.
right? So yeah.
I'll do the steady shot then.
All right. Get that 2d4. Wait for it, because I did put this in here somewhere.
revolving.
We are evolved. We are a high level. Move over critical roll.
That's right. That's right. All right, so there you go.
Bonus action, I can use
The
my
Nano
Imperial Nano Wand on Jacques to reset the coolant on his stuff, right?
Yes, if I look at your nano wand, it is the combat coolant action.
Okay.
So there you go, Jacques. You're no longer overclocked.
Now get him, Jacques.
Yeah, I got one more turn of double attack.
That's right.
That's
All right,
my
Duke,
turn.
figure out what you're doing because after this Maverick goes, it's up to you. There is going to be another stim pack use, but it's not Jacques this time.
Oh.
Gotta wait a turn.
He does have to wait a turn, but he can still do this.
Yeah, one. That's what he can
Tickle
do.
you.
Yes, it barely glances you. He curses and then looks to make a run towards the anchor. Duke, you're up with Mason on deck.
Duke cannot see much, so he's gonna move forward a bit.
That's right.
All right. Okay. Anchor, Maverick. All right. Do I want to kill the cleric? I don't think so. The cleric ain't near nobody. So, yeah, I think I'm
Get a
just
good line
going
with
to.
Maverick and Anchor.
I think I'm just going to. Where is it?
Yeah, if you can kill that Maverick before you can get in the anchor, that would be very helpful, actually.
Boom! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right there, baby. We'll shoot the Maverick and we're gonna hit the anchor at the same time. Burr, burr. All right. Okay. Target Maverick. Direct strike. Roll. 11.
That's 11
Bang.
damage. All right, so the Maverick's armor has been shattered in that particular aspect. And what'd you say?
Direct strike only works if the guy dies, right?
Yes, so there's that one, and then the kinetic pen one is all targets in a line, but it's only 1d8 instead of 2d8.
So how much life does it have left? Or do I not know? I guess I don't know.
Well, his armor's been broken, so he's got max 8 life right now.
Oh, okay. So I just destroyed his armor.
Yeah, you basically got him into a kill threat. Like he might take some more damage now.
If you have a good attack, you probably instantly.
All right,
kill him.
boys. Back and Duke backs up again. Yep. All right.
I don't know how much movement you have.
Well, I was here. No, I was here. So 1, 2. How much?
You got 6 squares, so I think you just got yourself into that spot to shoot. And
I
that
think
was
you have
it.
1 square left over.
Yeah,
Well, then I move back. Like
There you go.
Bada bing.
There you go.
Perfect.
that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
And
Can we say that during my reaction, I asked Mason to fix the armor?
Yeah, let's see if Mason obliges. What does Mason do?
Well, how is that Maverick looking that's about to step into the anchor?
No armor and at least a little bit of health damage, but mostly intact. Oh wait, I didn't even do the best part. There you go.
Sniper.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I was wondering. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, go for it, Mason.
So I can do the singleton twice for my action and still use a bonus action, right?
You can do the singleton. Yeah, that's correct. That's how it's written.
Okay, first thing first, I'm going to take 2 shots at the Maverick.
All right.
Wait, it's 2d4, right? Because the target's...
It is.
Oh, is he compromised?
He
Yeah,
is. Yeah,
so
he has no armor. So
do
you can just
two
roll
more
2 more d4. Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna drop him. A gat
There
from
you
Mason.
go.
I can't. All I imagine is like, because it's not. I mean, it's up to you, Mason, how you wanted to have engineered this pistol to be on your Mason. but I really like the idea that you just quickly like pop off the part of the Mason exosuit that's that like lets you actually freely move, and you just whip out a pistol from the cockpit and squeeze two
Yeah,
off.
it's like a fucking 9mm shooting an exosuit.
Yeah, because it's not mounted onto your Mason in that idea, but it's probably more sensible to have it be mounted on your Mason. But it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's funny to imagine.
I just imagine the bullets crumpling like aluminum cans on the fucking Neo Steel.
Yeah, but it's
it'll. I imagine he's got a holster with a suit-sized armament. So he like whips that out with his left hand, takes 2 shots, and then with his right hand leans over towards Ezekiel and. Let me just read this real quick. Fusion Seal. Yep, so all bonus action on the shield.
There you go. Let's roll for the Fusion Seal healing. That will be 4 points, so you're up to 6 out of your 8.
That's my goat.
All right.
That's my fearless leader.
Might be cooked.
Another Maverick
Oh,
shot
shit.
from the anchor. Looks like there's a second one in there. This time targeting Liam yet again. That's going to be 4 more points off your armor. But remember, you do get 1 back afterwards. After every turn. And then, just before this Huracan begins to lumber forward, that's going to be another round of a sniper fire onto him, and he staggers for a moment, and then as he attempts to lumber, he's been suppressed by the fire and can't quite make it to Liam. Ain't that convenient?
Well, that's very good. Yeah.
That puts us at Ezekiel.
Well, now I have decisions to make.
You can either go after the Huracan or the anchor.
I can't reach the cleric even if I wanted to. All right. Do we think there's any lobotomy mines between me and the anchor?
Probably. If
I'd
they're
say
if they're
there's probably
smart
one
at all,
right here.
they would put lobotomy mines around the anchor.
And one here, one here. I don't know, they pop in a range too, so it'd be like this.
Yeah.
Mine here.
That's also why I'm kind of trying to figure out what path I should be taking on my way to
Honestly,
this Huracan.
Honestly, I think, if you do something like this, rend his armor, and then I'll hit him with some full-on big hits. Turn, which is coming up.
Yeah, you're pretty unlikely to proc a lobotomy mine.
All
if
right.
you proc a Huracan.
Yeah. Is it does it cost anything to pick up my plate?
No, I mean, you could have held your reaction the whole time to disassemble it. So if Mason repaired it before you did that, we can just say that that's the order of events.
Oh, okay. If you're willing. All right. Here we go. So, being careful of the chance of getting lobotomized. No one wants to be lobotomized. Ezekiel will step forward.
Except for Duke. That's why he's got the move.
What about Duke?
Wants to get lobotomized.
Want to be lobotomized.
Oh
Labuzamized.
no, he doesn't want to get.
And
He's not.
is
He doesn't want to get
going to-
lobotomized. He is lobotomized.
He's going
IRL
to
and
clean
in character.
Doesn't drink up again.
strike. 7
All
damage
these
to the Huracan.
Ahead of time, if you hear me slur, slurring my words, not racist or
And then
Had to clarify.
the Huracan's
Very important.
compromised, right? Even without the Apolloid.
Yeah, the Huracan lost all his armor, and you know what that means, guys.
He's gonna
Yeah.
die.
I just had to play the sound.
Um,
I I didn't hear a sound.
Also, I hate to nerf myself, but that's not actually 7 damage, right? Because of the Huracan armor.
Yeah, but he still got his armor knocked out.
Oh, because he has no armor. I see. Yo entiendo. Alright, can I bonus action punch this guy in the face?
Huracan punch.
Well, I mean, I don't see why not. I don't know that it's going to do more than 1 damage.
Oh, it's only going to do 1 damage? Alright, then can I bonus action shove this guy back?
Well,
Oh, don't shove him. I need him in range so I can.
How far do you think I can shove him?
10 feet probably, and then he's out of my range.
I think it's a fellow heavy armor user. 5 feet is generous. I say
you're
you
probably
can
fine.
punch him and shove him at the same time. You can shove him with your punch. 5 feet.
Yeah, I like that.
Now, give me your
Dagger his
strength.
ass.
Athletics.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Do I do 2 damage?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Pow. And he gets walloped backwards.
Fireboxing.
Sort of. There was something going on
A
there.
real sport.
In this economy.
The cleric deploys a sentry gun onto the ground and then begins to bolt towards the wounded while seemingly rattling off orders in the process. At least she's saying lots of things. Can't be parsed since it's not open comms. And then slowly the Mavericks emerge from the anchor, and the Huracan as well sort of drops to his knees, indicating a surrender. But that means that Jacques has an option to, first go here.
They're all
punched him
surrendering?
So hard, he surrendered.
They seem to be. The cleric's the only one who's still standing up, but definitely still, like...
Why did they place the sentry turret, though?
Seems
All right,
sus.
so Jacques will ask Artemis, what is the contingency for prisoners?
The Imperium has given no dictate about prisoners. Your decision to make.
Oh yeah, but if you kill them, you get a penalty.
Well, Jacques has a contract in there, yeah, but he was asking if the Imperium asked for something about prisoners here. Yeah.
Have they dropped their weapons?
The ones here have dropped. The ones in view have dropped their weapons. The cleric is sort of turning from one side to the other, sort of scanning the
So
field.
taking the lead, Jacques, his second question to Artemis will be, is there a ways that you could take control of this bunker, perhaps with Mason entering some sort of codes? We float it on to ship, and we have them deactivate the armor and pressurize this.
You're asking if you can loot the anchor, basically, and send it up to the scoundrel? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, float it just straight up to the scoundrel. Have these guys first pressurize their suits, but then enter the anchor, make sure they turn off their suits, maybe like take their power cords or something.
It's a prison transfer. It's not just the anchor, it's also the prisoners.
Oh, I thought I was
Yeah.
getting a drop pod.
I think the only way out of this for them is for them to raise their arms against our foe.
We're not going to conscript them.
Yeah, Mason wants more men, dude. Make more unit, win more game. That's basically.
Mason, you know how poorly
That's
that
right.
went with you.
Exactly.
What is Artemis's response, though?
Artemis is capable of directing the structure once it has been fed the appropriate, like, uplink. So Mason would do that, or anybody with Artemis link can do that. So all of you guys, all of the squad.
All right. So, stepping forward, Jacques will take the lead. Do I get lobotomied?
No, not yet.
Okay. And he will say on open comms, I am man of my words, since I am former... what's their name again?
Staros regulars.
Since I am former regular, you will be given opportunity for surrender. Now, pick your weapons away, pressurize your suits, and turn over bunker controls to my friend here. He motions to Mason. He then shoots the turret. This we do not need, though. And he will blast the turret. Where the fuck's my... Oh, there we go. Upstart sidekicks. Salt and pepper. Roll. Is it still up?
It's been pretty heavily bruised by your attack, so...
After he shoots me, say, I will expect that to be deactivated, Miss Cleric. If you wish to live.
There's still some communication going on behind their visors, but they're not communicating to you. They're communicating to each other.
You have 6 seconds to respond, to accept. That's one turn.
Of course.
I then end my turn because I'm not going to kill these people yet. Even if we want to conscript these people, it makes sense to get them locked in the bunker for negotiation purposes.
Liam, the Hurakan is looking at you more than he's looking at the rest of the group that seem to be talking amongst themselves. And he undoes his visor for a moment so that he can show you his face. And you can see plain as day him mouthing the words, "Get down." He then throws himself onto the ground.
Oh, okay. Liam is gonna, through comms, say to everybody, "Get down now," and then he's gonna go flat.
All right, if you guys can all use your reactions to do that. I don't really think Mason can quite do that, but you know, he can brace himself or something.
No,
Is there a nuke coming?
I'll
So
spend
I'll-
a reaction and get down,
Doc has
and
been
I'll say,
appointed, so you're
"Yes,
going-
Cap."
I'll take a step back. How about that?
Sure, that's acceptable. Is Duke also getting down, or is
Liam,
is he
he'll
just
be his
leaving it?
turn first.
Oh yeah, Duke is definitely. Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Is there?
Liam,
Yeah,
Liam use his
like
turn to heal
consider
me
this
first
for
before
my-
you do?
Well, if he doesn't mind not being down when he gets.
I'd like to offer this for consideration. Is there a chance that Ezekiel can use his reaction to cover Liam?
Yeah, you can. You
Is
can
he close enough?
Yeah, you can move like over here.
Or Mason, you mean?
No, Liam.
He's like trying to
not
get in
close
front of
enough to
you
Mason.
between whatever the threat is.
Oh, okay.
I'm like almost like on top, basically, like
Covering,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like literally
Yeah,
cover
okay.
from anything that may happen.
Covering the medic, that makes sense.
Is Jacques getting down, or?
Your team captain.
Yes, Jock is getting down.
Alrighty. You know
Oh,
what
I
that
regret
means,
not putting
boys.
the bullet in there.
We're all getting shot. They're gonna shoot us while we're laying prone.
The heavy stomping of a Goliath war mech runs into view and opens fire as a spray across everybody. Well, across the battlefield. Let's do some quick epics here real quick. Hold on.
God damn it. Fucking wasted my stim turn.
Did you? That turret is pretty heavily damaged, IMO.
Oh, by the way, did the bunker take its 2d4?
You can roll it. I was waiting for you to do that.
Oh. So it's just every time on my turn, it just takes an extra 2d4?
Yeah, because the anchor itself doesn't have a turn. So. All right, that's
Gotcha.
going to be another 5. Okay. Let's see here. Several shots are going to ring out, but the only ones that strike true are going to be onto... Oh yeah, look at that. It's only going to be onto Ezekiel, who's covering Liam. That's 5 points off of your 6-point shield, so once again, pretty banged up.
-5 to me again.
I sure did. And that's when an open comm transmission enunciates Goliath Online.
We're just always in
those
over our
fakes
head,
are
aren't we?
very-
It sure feels that
Not
way.
over
Hopefully
our head. We fought literal demons. This is just a map.
Poor dude.
All right,
Yep. It's
Liam,
just the Goliath.
it is your turn still. Would you like to take an action?
Please repair my shield.
No, dude, he's got to do other things, like maybe repair your shield. I don't know. He can decide.
He's got an action and bonus action.
You can repair the shield. Oh, I guess
Is
you did
repair a
take more
bonus
damage.
action? Nice. Yeah, that is a bonus action. Okay, yeah. So I'll start with repairing a shield.
All right, you got to roll the round, and then half of what you roll of 2d4 is going to be given to him. All right, so that's going to be, you're up to 3 points now, dude. Okay.
Half rounded down is so.
Yeah, in this case, it kind of sucked, but that's okay.
And then my action is gonna be I'm gonna place my own goddamn sentry.
Hell yeah!
Base.
I kind of need it.
Would you like to indicate where
Dude.
you want me to place it? Since I think I still have to do it for you right now.
Sure, I would like to place it in the tile right in front of me here.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
If he places it as an action, does it get to go immediately?
While armed.
No, I think you have to place it as an action.
You-
right?
Well, it's an item, so you can you do it as a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
But it says armed. Yeah, I think there was gonna be. Let's quickly read. 'Cause I thought I wrote that somewhere. No, I guess not. But yeah, there was something in another trap that I made at some point that had the same idea as what.
It was a Coxie's hunting trap.
Oh, I thought it was for Cosmo. I swear I wrote one up for Cosmonarchy that had the same idea.
You might have, but that's
Same
the
same
one I
concept.
remember.
Yeah. So yeah, since you're using your action on it, it can go immediately. So who would you like to target with it?
I would like to shoot the Goliath.
Ah, smart.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Probably
wonder
the
what
most
Duke will
dangerous
shoot.
thing on the map.
Yeah, I wonder what Duke will shoot next.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, that's going to be 7 damage off the Goliath's considerable hull. That barely takes a kickback to it, but you can tell it was very important damage to do.
And then Liam's gonna take a step back, and then he's gonna end his turn.
All right, Duke, you are up. And just so you know, the anchor
right.
still does have armor, but the let's see, the Maverick. Yeah, okay, everything
I
here.
think the anchor's on our side right now.
Does everybody have armor?
Everyone
Yeah.
has armor intact, except for the Huracan. But the Huracan is like throwing himself onto the ground, basically. So
I think we shoot this Goliath.
All right, so
I'm
Duke
still confused
will
by their
1,
rationale
2,
here.
3, 4, and that is 20 feet.
I get the feeling that they're trying to help us and that the Goliath is not on their side.
The glass is
Why
not on
wouldn't
the
it
side.
be on their side though? They're the same colors, and
Yeah, it
came from
it
their
is the
rear,
same
not from
colors,
their
but
front.
we did hear Goliath online through the columns, which is
And
weird.
they're the ones who told us to get down, right?
Well,
Yeah, the
I don't know if
Huracan
they're
told you to
actually
get
the
down.
same color. The sprite may be the same color, but it has the red dot on top, whereas the other ones have like the purple dots.
Oh, that's
That's
because
just
who's
who's
targeting them? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
because we're targeting.
Okay, well, I am going to shoot the Huracan and then hopefully hit the
shoot the
Maverick
Huracan.
behind him. Is the
The
Huracan
Huracan's
fully armored?
lying on the ground prone, so
Huracan
you'd
might
have to
be friendly.
You'd have to
Yeah, you
focus
won't
your
be-
efforts.
I
on
think the pirates are friendly. I think the Goliath's against us. I think
Okay.
that's why they. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird scenario, but I feel like that's why they
Like,
got
why
out
would
of
they
the.
exit the bunker if they're trying to shit fuck us? It's just what I
Yeah.
like.
They
Well,
wouldn't.
they exited the bunker. They threw down their weapons, right? Or am I getting that mistaken?
They did throw down their weapons, but as soon as the Goliath popped out, they all grabbed them again. So
Oh shit.
So
No,
either,
Okay, so yeah,
either they feel
Okay,
emboldened
they just
by
fake
the
surrendered.
Goliath.
the
Either they
only
feel
the only
emboldened-
one who hasn't ran back up from
It's
that
the
moment was the Huracan. The Huracan stayed
Dude,
down
that's
the whole
my
time.
Okay,
friend.
okay, so the question is, are they facing the Goliath or facing towards
No,
us?
they're looking like they're scrambling
Alright,
to get
so
back
yeah,
into position to
shoot
shoot
that
you.
Maverick in the fucking head and hit the Goliath in the process.
Yeah, he,
Okay,
Don't
that's what I-
shoot them out. Don't shoot the
he can't
Huracan.
shoot the Huracan unless he
He's
focuses on it
trying.
because he's lying down, prone.
Okay,
Yeah, the
okay,
Huracan's
then,
on the
then,
ground.
then I will shoot the Maverick and then, maybe the Goliath behind it.
Just doing a
Direct strike.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Yes, sir. Keeping it simple. Roll. Man, that sucked. Alright, and then I will throw a repulsion canister just to do more damage to like everybody, straight up everybody, I think, except Huracan. I accept the Maverick to the far left. I will throw a grenade
Oh, okay.
to do 2 damage. Push them backwards, Obviously, the Goliath is already against the wall, but
Well, there's a door there, yeah. So he won't be he won't be moving 10 feet. The cleric will be moving
I
10
moved 20
feet.
feet, so I will move 2 feet. I will move 10 feet back, and I will end my turn.
All right, and that is 2 damage. All right, Mason,
All right.
you are up, my friend.
Okay. How are these enemies looking?
So
I had too much brandy, boys. Shame on me.
the Maverick is compromised. The one that just got pushed out by the grenade. Maverick has no armor. The Maverick on the far left does have armor. The cleric does have armor, and the Goliath, of course, is still intact with its armor.
Okay. Between Jacques and Liam, who has the least armor?
My shield.
I took 3 damage. I have full armor.
Liam has
Oh,
7
Yeah,
armor out of
I have
12.
damaged armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
This is the Maverick that was pushed, right?
The one on the far right, yep. Behind the Huracan that's still prone.
Shooting the prone guy.
no, you shouldn't.
No, he's just doing it the long way. So this looks like 6.
Singleton with the extra D4s.
Right. So that's going to be 12 damage, and that will knock him dead.
And then I'll bonus action Fusion Seal on Liam.
Oh, yeah.
Just taking the offer.
Huracan's taking me out.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's
max
gonna be the only
heal.
one who makes it out of this alive.
That's my bud.
They're lucky.
Yes, I
if,
think that maxes
Josh
armor.
doesn't take him.
That does max here.
Sure does. Okay.
Thanks,
Wonder when
guy.
that- Oh yeah.
Hey.
Pretty good.
And Teneron needs to get his act together.
Why do you get to shoot twice that time? Has he just always been shooting twice?
He's used a suppression strike in the other time. 2 more shots ring out from the sniping posts.
They punched him so hard he switched teams.
That's what you think. That's going to be 4 damage to Jacques' armor. And a stim pack for the Maverick.
Damn, he got on the rough side of that.
Yes, he did.
Bad trip.
The Huracan maintains his prone position.
All right. How bad does the anchor look?
Well, Jacques hasn't run his next turn yet. Okay. Its armor looks to be at a roughly half capacity. Or I guess it would be
take
worse
another
than half.
2d4 as well.
Yeah. Its armor is looking pretty fractured by now between the acid and the other damage that's been dealt to it.
What happens if I'm in that anchor when its armor breaks?
Nothing. But it doesn't have much actual HP by comparison, so if it does go down, it's pretty bad. However, if you get in there, you'll be able to attack the Goliath from there.
Yeah. So I guess this is my question.
Oh, you just can't use it anymore. So you'd be in this occupying the same spot that it was in, but you won't.
All right. So I won't take damage if it breaks.
I'll probably do a deck save thing or something, but yeah, it's not going to be significant because in game the mechanic is that the units are unscarred. So
get me in there.
All right, you load yourself up, sir.
Hostile bunker.
Ezekiel's in the anchor. I repeat, Ezekiel is in the anchor.
I'd like to say I think it would be cool if as he's running by, sprinting into the anchor, he tells the Huracan something like a good choice on the way by or something like that. And as he loads himself into the anchor, he's gonna chuck a polyoid canister out of it. Onto the Goliath.
All right, so 2 damage, and it is indeed going to be treated as compromised now.
And then a flame strike. For 7.
Armor looking worse for wear and fugazi anyway, considering it's compromised.
And the crew will hear on the squad comms, I am the front line.
With a curse, the cleric will signal towards her sentry.
Jesus.
Max damage on the mallet is rough.
Yeah, I'm 3 health away from dead, boys.
See you later, Jacques.
And she charges you, Jacques.
Reaction life stick. Yes, no. Well, that's Jacques dead.
Jacques in critical condition now, boys. Downed and defibrillated by this rather ballsy cleric, it must be said. And as she grabs Jacques' unconscious body, she holds the charged nano wand at his temple in a clear, sort of threatening move, and looks towards Mason and Liam, and Duke by extension, with the implication being quite clear.
Just realize Liam's just gonna defibrillate her, right?
Well, Jacques, I think Jacques, one guy did do the surrender. He wasn't fake surrendering. He was real surrendering.
Yeah, he's smart.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear Alex complain when Jacques kills everyone.
I did think about that when this plan was enumerated.
No
Attack of
complaining,
opportunity?
just murder everybody.
If only that was a thing. Can I punch the Goliath, DM?
Well, you can. I don't know that it'll matter that much.
Alex will be happy when you murder Imperium people. Then he'll be
That is kind of what he's. Well, he's not really doing that right now. They're like the opposite. They're trying to get rid of it. All right, the Goliath is going to saunter over menacingly, and Jacques' body is also being sort of leveraged here as a negotiation tactic. And over public comms, the Goliath operator will say, I think you've done enough. It's your turn to surrender.
Hell no. My Goliath's dead as fuck.
Half his party's dead. Now, how does getting up work in this?
Well, if you have the ability, like there's medkits can resuscitate, and also the healing from Liam can resuscitate, but every time you resuscitate like that, you do lose max health until you actually take a rest. So I'll probably have that be a roll
Like
thing.
you lose like 1 or 2.
I think it'll be
points or some
1d4
shit.
health.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the... Normally, RNG not my thing, but I kind of like how 10 stick. Now, if you ever get
Well,
to
at
the
least
point where
it's
you're...
as a punishment for
right.
getting your ass kicked.
I do think that, if you have like 2 max health, you get downed again, and then you get picked back up, and you roll 1d4, and it's like more than 2. Then that, like, if you ever would be reduced to 0, it'll be 1, but then if you get downed again, that is death. Like, you can't... That's like the emergency shit, you know what I mean? So. At least the lightning stuff is kind of non-lethal, so it's not like Jacques is like dead or anything, even close to dead. It the cleric's keeping him intact for leverage here. So, is there any actual reaction to the Goliath jockey's request for surrender, or is that just going to be tight-lipped in response?
No.
Just shoot these motherfuckers and get me up.
Based.
Oh, did we lose somebody?
Yeah, Jacques. Cleric's holding the... Or maybe that was a bit. Maybe Mason's just like, haha.
I missed. Did he say he had to go? Because he left the call.
No.
Oh, no, his Discord is broken. He's coming back.
There we go. What the fuck happened? Anyway.
Discord also died.
Oh, you died for real, dude.
Yeah, that was ill timing.
I mean, the next campaign,
Goliath turn end, or what's up?
Vertigo will reveal that we're all actually in the game. If we die, we die.
Got him. I was... Thanks for your public announcement, dude. I knew that was coming. Oh, because you told me you weren't drunk, and in the middle of saying that you were drunk. So what do you mean how? That's how it always happens.
I wasn't drunk then.
I'm not drunk. Ask me in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I am drunk now. I was not drunk then. I am now. Lord of mercy.
So Liam's not having any response. Is Mason having any response, or is he also going to be?
Duke has no response.
No response to the order of surrender.
Yeah,
No.
I mean that just seems very silly. It's so
Jacques wiggled.
It'll be fine, guys. We have a mysterious Eidolon helping us.
Except we have the mysterious stranger.
Well, here's the thing. Like, we've already killed four of their dudes, pretty much.
Yeah,
Almost four.
I don't think Duke would be happy
And they've
going
downed
from being one
only one of
prisoner
our
to
guys.
another. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I
like-
also don't want to just lose every combat I get in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We collectively have more hit points than the Goliath. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I bet that.
So we're
I
not
bet that,
surrendering.
Listen,
I
if
bet
we
that
die,
Teneron
we
is
die.
weak.
Also, my sentinel turret can just keep shooting the Goliath, so...
Yeah, it's true. There's
it's-
a
and it's a
unit
polyoid.
there's a unit in Mental Meg, which is a mod for Lit 2, And the unit's response always is, "If I die, I die," and that's how Duke feels right now.
All right, so there's going to be some damage rolling out since you guys decided not to surrender. Totally valid, of course. And in the process, it will be 5 damage to Liam, 3 damage to Mason, and then it'll sync back up and fire a second round at the same targets.
Brutal. Oh my goodness. Poor I feel so bad for Liam. Like, they really do.
I eat so much damage every combat.
You really do.
All right.
Oh shit, Mason's armor's gone.
Sure is. Yeah, that's looking pretty bad.
Oh,
Now-
my turn. If only I could do something.
You can do something.
Can roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, it's true. Not a death save. We don't need those. Just con save.
Yeah, whatever they're called.
Easy. Easy.
Wow, by the skin of his teeth.
All right, Liam.
Okay.
What's the move here?
So Liam is going to rush over here. And he's gonna start with let's see here.
Melo, how much damage is the Goliath taken?
Most of its armor is gone, and it is compromised because of a polyoid adhesive.
All right, perfect. Thank you. This is good.
Wait, what? Oh, I hit the wrong thing.
That's totally wrong.
No, that's to attack. Yeah, I have to fix your card there. That's my bad.
Oh, there's 2 defibrillators. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I just hit the wrong one.
Yeah, I'll delete the one that is
There you go.
not supposed to be. Okay. All right, so that's
Nice.
so you're defibrillating her, and are you
Yep.
are you also? Well, tell me what's
Please
your
get me up.
what's your
And then I'm going to nano repair Jacques.
I like the idea of Liam almost like tackling the cleric, defibrillating, then healing Jacques in the same process, and like trying to put some space, like loosen the cleric's grip on him or something.
Yeah. The idea is, she's being shocked now, so it's a little
Yeah,
harder to
yeah.
hold on to him.
Yeah,
while that's
exactly.
happening.
Now, what are you signaling your turret to do?
Continue shooting Goliath.
Perfect.
Doesn't that also give Jacques some armor back?
Yeah.
Yes, half of that is armor, so 2 rounded down.
Is that 2d8 because he's a polyoided or no?
No, there's no bonus for the turret.
Oh, stupid Central.
Also, shouldn't I
Reaction
get a
lifesteal.
point of armor back?
You should. Yeah. I'll +1 it this time. Feel free to do that on your own if you remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Easy clamp. Okay.
Deal.
So that's a pretty good lock, stock, and barrel bopper.
Now, hopefully, Duke can down something.
That's right.
Do 1 million damage to this
Dude,
Goliath in
dude.
1 turn because he's a polyoid.
Duke is thinking about. I don't know who can
Probably
I
snipe
hit?
that Maverick pretty easy.
Which Maverick?
There's-
I can't see.
Yeah, aren't the Mavericks?
He's out of
Oh,
yeah.
Isn't that Maverick's full
He's
health?
pretty
isn't he?
far away. Yeah, and he's full health.
Well, he
Yeah.
did stim pack, but he's full armor. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you stim.
I think all the guys I want to hit in a line are dead, so I guess I should just full on strike the Goliath. Seems like
Yeah, it's either
Because he's
go
a
after the Goliath or
polyoided, so
the
he's
Maverick,
cracked. The Goliath is
1,
compromised.
2,
But I feel like the Goliath
3.
is the most dangerous thing here.
Yeah, and it's compromised. So
If you down the Goliath, I'm pretty sure the Maverick's just fucked.
All right, so
Yeah.
I will direct strike the Goliath. It seems the most reasonable choice. 8. That's a little shameful, but whatever.
It's not bad. It's perfectly average.
Yeah, it is actually average.
exactly.
And the Huracan is he dead? He's got a little icon next to him, but it's not.
He's down.
No,
He's
no,
prone.
he's prone.
He's
Yeah,
down.
he's the one
Alright.
guy who was like, I actually surrender and I do not want to fight anymore. so
Oh,
I'm just gonna
okay.
lay on the ground until the battle
Okay,
is
so how's the Goliath look now, Dan?
Just about dead. Like barely
Okay,
rickety holding. Like it seized backwards from the impact. Ooh, look at that! And then I like the idea that this one blows it up, and the scrap pieces of it, all the different parts, just blow open over the Huracan and cover him in metal.
The Huracan was not in the...
Yeah, but it's just the scrap, like, flies over him, right?
Yeah.
He's just showered in
Alright.
the metal.
debris.
Alex, you can break
Duke
the morale.
is a beast, as always.
That's
and, he's just gonna go back to where he was standing, like, kind of
There you
almost...
go, we did it.
Alex, one-liner them. Say no.
No,
Your turn.
Duke is like, he's just laughing. He's just like, ha 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 ha, pa pa. He's having a good time. He doesn't care anymore.
Yeah,
He's
Duke's just being Jason.
laughing. Yeah, he's having a good time.
Says, there is your surrender. Get on your knees, bitch.
Says the guy who just got revived.
Yeah, Duke
Yeah,
is
he
like,
got
surrender
up.
in hell, motherfucker.
That's right.
He's just laughing.
All right, Mason. You you got some ideas here. Tell me.
So, right after Jacques says his epic one-liner, he is greeted by the feeling of Mason slamming a life stick into his back.
Perfect.
You just see Jacques' eyes, his jaw suddenly violently twitches.
He's like, ah!
That's supposed to be 2d4, so I don't know how you go
2d4.
2d8.
Yeah, I just clicked the item. I'll re-roll it.
Oh wait, hold on. No, it's fine if it's probably something that I screwed up on that side. But we can just take the first one.
Okay, and then that's a bonus action, right?
Yeah, because it's an item. So that's 7.
Okay, then
healing.
I'll follow that up with an action fusion seal.
Duke seems to be happy. By the way, he's just like, ha ha ha. He's laughing and he's just having a good time.
Ooh, feels bad.
Well, that is most of his armor, to be
Alright.
fair. So that's
Alright,
okay.
I just need to not get max damage twice again by the cleric fucking...
Yeah, that was a pretty brutal fucking sequence.
That was 16 damage from 1d8. It was literally
Yeah.
max.
From 2d4 and 1d8. That's it.
Yeah.
Hot
I'm
hand.
gonna come around and flank the cleric so that they will feel the pressure of being surrounded by 3 enemies.
That's right. That's right. Alrighty. So the Maverick is looking at what just happened and is making a beeline for somewhere else using his stim-packed movement to get far the fuck away from all of you.
That's what I said. I was like, if the Goliath dies, like, I'm pretty sure it's just over.
The Huracan is brushing pieces of the fallen metal over, and you just hear occasional grunts of effort as he's slowly rising. And the cleric drops to her knees and
My turn.
offers a surrender. But what is Ezekiel's turn?
Ezekiel, observing through the anchor, is going to remove himself, and he's immediately going to start, seeing that the Maverick left and the Huracan's trying to dig through this, is immediately going to start wading through it himself, and then he's going to excitedly help the Huracan up, and he's going to be like, "See, right decision. How are you?"
Is all that the man manages at first. Clearly surprised by this maneuver. And Jock, you've got first dibs since you were next in the turn order.
Alright. So, grabbing knocking aside the cleric's weapons rather violently, he grabs her. And so it says, "You know, I am of one mind to have you flayed alive for that little show. But I am told that war crimes get my pay deducted. I'll see if the price is worth it later. Sound nice?"
She's completely silent, but clearly surrendering.
And then he'll sort of drag her towards the bunker and say, "Mason, I think I'm going to need your help here. We need to send our prisoner up to Artemis."
I don't know, Jacques. It might not be a war crime to have someone mine minerals with their bare hands.
Yes, this is
Duke
very
will,
good
Duke
idea.
will be like, it's a woman. It ain't
Hey,
right.
we're not
to have
doing it
a-
to get lots of minerals. We're just doing it as a punishment.
It ain't right to put a woman to work mining minerals. That's a man.
We'll adjust the quotas accordingly.
Got him.
Got
And
him.
Jock.
Before you go,
Air quota 70% less than the normal one.
You say,
Mason, do you think you can get this this bunker under Artemis's control? I'm thinking we seal it up, take her power core, send her up into space to get picked up for later use. Yeah.
well, maybe we'll have the ship tether the anchor to itself before we have it deposit the prisoners. I don't really want folks running around up there without us there.
Exactly my thoughts. We'll
How
even
many you
unpower her
reckon are in
armor.
this base?
But before we do that, how many more of y'all are there? Where are you at?
While the woman remains tight-lipped, the Hurakan sort of staggers over and says, "Hey now, I don't reckon she knows much. My name's Travis, and I can tell you about some of the operations going on here, much as I know."
All right, Travis. How many of you folks is inside?
You only got the prospectors in that room left. We were saving the Goliath for big guns in case we needed them, but apparently wasn't enough. And he spits towards the wreckage.
That I'm looting.
Yes. But then he's like almost apologetic towards you as he hopes he didn't spit on you. He didn't, but you know. Then he goes, well, anyway. Seems the regulars bit off a bit more than they can chew for this job. I had a similar story to yonder folk here, and he gestures to Jacques. Mercenary, more than actual ideologue. Not my cup of tea rebelling against the Empire, but credits is credits. At least where I come from.
Looking on this agreement, I get you, brother. Ain't no judgment here. I hate the Imperium with all my heart, honestly, but
Well, maybe you get sweetheart deal like us. We put you in bunkers, they pick you up, we tell our commanding officer, hey, new recruits. But you know, that's all later.
Well, let's give them a choice. You want to sit around and, well, quite frankly, do a bunch of nothing while you wait to get processed, or you want to help us bring some destruction to this place?
I don't much like the destruction, and he's still like picking up pieces of rubble off of his suit as he says that, brushing himself down. But to be honest, I don't think these folk know exactly what they're doing with all the equipment and the resources they're gathering. As far as I can tell, they're caught in limbo waiting for someone to pick it up north.
Say, Travis, now, what would you say to my idea of, perhaps us looting this fine establishment and perhaps the ability to implement drop pods to a spacecraft? Do you think that the technology might be in here?
The technology won't be in there, but there's a hell of a lot of raw material. Could be used for any sort of crafting job. I ain't no
Travis,
engineer type.
How many you reckon of your allies is around here?
Probably 30 odd left.
Good God, 30. That's a whole lot. He counts on his fingers. That's 20 more than I got on my fingers.
That's double last job.
That's 6 hands.
That's 6 hands. actually, that's 30. That is 6 hands.
Where's you think that
and then
map
he'll
was
pick up and
running
go,
in that direction?
He'll hiccup in front of Travis.
Well, if there's that many of them left over and one of them escaped, then I reckon many of them will be coming this way. We might want to save this anchor for our own use.
That's a good idea, boss man. He seems to not have any animosity in this moment toward Mason. He seems to be pretty jovial. Hey,
It's already
Travis.
damaged, and if we do, that basically means we have to kill the cleric.
Hey, Travis, you like drinking, brother?
Doesn't anybody on a battlefield?
All right. Well, you join us. He goes. You'll have liquor after a fight. How's that sound? That sounds pretty good to me. What about you?
Before Travis can muster a response,
Look, the cloak.
an operative emerges from seemingly thin air as
Oh,
cloaking
shit, no!
dematerializes.
Give me jump. Go shoot him!
Stand down. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oscar?
Stand down.
there you go. That's cool.
I can hear the cup.
Oh shit! The ghost didn't stand down.
I see
You
you've
big
already
gunman
been
up
taking
in your tower.
passengers. Excellent.
Travis, who the hell is this?
I don't think Travis is gonna know.
Sir,
Seems like he's some sort of backup.
how can I acquire a cloaking device?
Stay on Imperial payroll long enough, they'll saddle you with it.
Oh, I'd rather not.
That's a very good response.
That is a good response. I like that a lot.
You must be the one who called us out here.
Correct. Ally Teneron, operative. Seems like there's a damn sight more pirates than were expected. Bad intel.
Well, I reckon we'll make short work of him one way or another.
He got a smoking problem.
I'm glad you have optimism.
I have alcohol. I don't know about optimism.
Oh, you should see our track records. We kill many, many squads in our first encounters. This will be nothing if we keep up the
Yeah,
ambush.
we killed necromancers and demons before. This ain't nothing, you know, just normal folk.
Right. These normal folk have access to quite a number of automata. I would be cautious moving forward in the lowlands. I can accompany you from the high ground and give you intel along the way, but you're gonna need to sync to my channel.
Brother, what you mean by automata?
Somebody's been equipping the regulars with matadors and blackjacks.
I don't know what them is, but I assume they mechanized division.
You got any intel on when their next movement this way is going to be?
Already en route.
Well, in that case, Travis, I got a question. You think there are any other of these Goliaths I can take control of?
Well, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to commandeer the other one. Should be rooted out in the depot, either outside or in. Typically, the manned machinery likes to be docked inside an installation. Less sand in the cockpit, or so I hear.
Fearless leader, if you don't let me fucking use a Goliath for this battle, I'm gonna start talking to Team Captain more. And I really starting to like you, Fearless leader.
Who's fearless leader and who's team captain?
So I'm team captain, and Three Crow is fearless leader.
No, I like Team Captain. He's a good fella. You know,
Yeah, but if fearless leader lets me use a Goliath for a battle, then I like fearless leader.
Well,
yeah,
look
but
here.
that Goliath is all kinds of fucked up, brother. I don't think.
No, there's
Neither
another
of
one.
No, there's another one.
You
That's
drunk
what the
bastard.
firebat said.
Oh.
Mason is going to point at Liam.
Okay. You should
He's
do
going to
that.
say, by the names he's slinging around, that would mean that I'm you and that's me.
What in the hell did he just say?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I won't then, brother.
Travis, if I walked in there right now, do you think I would get much of a pushback?
Who'd push back on you? Just a couple jockeys and their masons getting ready to move out with all the resources, but clearly plans are changing.
You said
All
there's
right.
more Masons in there?
Aye, a pair of them.
All right. Let's get this situation locked down right now. I need to
Let's
coordinate
get-
with these other Masons.
Let's get a move on. The DM's got to leave in 30 minutes.
Got him.
All right.
So,
I,
we're gonna
fearless
put
leader,
these guys
I've got
all
an
in the
idea. Do
bunkers
I have
set
permission to speak, fearless leader?
What is it?
I would never get
Fearless leader, Team Captain just cracks me
I-
up.
So it seems like that maybe Duke or Jacques or both of them should be in the anchor, while me and Travis here go inside to go find the Goliath for me to have fun with. Do you concur?
Whoa now,
Well, I think-
says Travis as interrupting. Just one point. There was only one Goliath in the depot, and you just scrapped it. You want the other, you'll have to head to the eastern depot. To which point,
see.
the agent will also butt in and say,
Which is across the lowlands, through all the blackjacks.
See, Travis, you are confusing me.
What's a
Never mind.
blackjack? Isn't that a card game?
Not anymore.
Oh God.
God,
It's
anymore.
all that's important right now. Can we first get the prisoners in the bunker? We can worry about what the blackjack is once we, deal with the
No, I
other
think
people
it's
who might be calling
it's
for help.
pretty important we know what a blackjack is before we're making.
All right, game plan, folks. Game plan. Jacques and Duke, I want you to man this anchor and keep an eye out for the enemy. Ezekiel
All right.
and Travis, you two need to take that cleric inside and give me a head count on the people in this depot.
Hell yeah, fearless leader. Let's go, Travis, an unnamed cleric.
Duke loves the idea.
Doesn't it
of
make sense to keep
sitting
the cleric
inside
in
a
the bunker with
building
us?
and just
It
chilling.
houses 4.
The cleric's enemy, for all intents and purposes.
Yes, exactly. Enemy. Keep it next to Jock so he can put a bullet in its head.
Yeah, but I'm just
That's the first sign of trouble.
Hey, Pro, can I pick up my sentry?
you may.
Cool.
Do I have a good sound effect
The
for that?
cleric stays with me until we send it up into orbit. Its life is mine by virtue of its treachery.
Taking a look at this Goliath, if I had assistance from the other Masons, would we be able to restore it to a functioning state?
Baseline. The most of its legs are what got caught up in recent explosions and fire, so it would be hobbling for, much less movement than is typical. But its armaments could be restored. If you were to do a quick job, you could probably get the weapons online for someone in heavy armor, like Ezekiel, to hold one of the guns, which
Yes.
can shoot. Or you can spend a little bit longer to try to get the whole thing working again.
What if I were to attempt to fabricate a makeshift platform out of the feet and then salvage the rotor of one of the legs to turn it into a stationary turret?
You could probably do both of those with like one turret, one leg, and make 2 separate manned guns.
Oh, that's so efficient of you.
Can
That's so
Liam
less
help
cool
with
of
that?
you. All right. Can we say that? Oh fuck! You didn't even discuss this in character. I was gonna say, can you make one man turret and then make me epic with as I get to carry the minigun or the Gatling gun, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Can I do that for him?
You are going to be able to. It will take some time, so you'll want to
You're so epic.
prioritize which one you're doing first.
I'll do the one he can carry first, and then I'll just work on the other one up until time runs out.
Sounds
You're
good.
the best.
Sounds good. All right, so that sounds like Jacques is, isolating the cleric inside the anchor and essentially confiscating her right to move. And him and Duke are sharing space while...
Holy shit.
That was a damage. I don't even know what... Oh, it
That
says
was a
damage roll.
fusion seal on myself.
Okay, it says a damage roll, but actually it was not. That's pretty good, dude. All right, so while that's all ongoing, we'll have full, get everybody back up to full armor and all of that.
Does my suit shield go back up to 8?
Well, assuming you get repairs from Mason.
Okay.
Looks like you're at full for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
my-
got a
my-
separate item that has vitality associated with it.
Yeah, and I don't want that to break, or else you have to pay it for it again, Fearless Leader.
So
I can always hit you with a repair action when the battle starts. Or if there's time after
Well,
I do this.
am I still, do we have enough time for me to go inside and get a head count?
well, that's what you would be doing while he's out here with the Goliath, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that
All
the
right,
plan?
So,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what Liam is doing with that. I don't know if Liam's going with you or what Liam was supposed to be doing.
So I think you didn't hear it because I think I did change the voice threshold or whatever.
Oh,
because, there was sound in the background. I actually asked if I could help Mason with the Goliath.
Yeah, that's fine. So that means that Ezekiel's going. Is he summoning Travis with him, or how's that working?
Yeah. He'll take Travis with him. Best buds.
All right. As you walk through the open doorway, you'll see some jockeys with their hands up. Mason suits are not far from them. Inactive for now. As said, these men are here to take the resources away into the larger canisters.
Holy shit. Travis, what is that?
Never seen a matador before?
No, but it looks fun.
Well, I ain't got no room for anyone in it. It's remote operated.
And how may I remotely operate this thing?
I suppose you just walk up to it. It sounded like you had some sort of adjutant. Maybe you can splice into it.
He will excitedly walk up to it, walking around the jockey as he does, and he'll say, Artemis, can you make this thing, my friend?
I have successfully assumed control of the vehicle.
Artemis, I would like to sit on top of this thing as I ride out in glorious battle.
Good luck. And the vehicle will sort of turn towards you, and as it does so, it drives one click forward just a little bit closer and stops in such a way as to offer you a way to step on top of the thing.
Ezekiel will step on top of this thing. He'll say, Artemis, take me outside so I can look so epic.
And the rest of the party will turn to see Ezekiel riding atop a matador turret, barely staying put, but I guess I should say occasionally has to correct his stance, but otherwise looking like he's got a power stance going on.
Guys,
Jock will universal comms. That's my boy.
I gave Artemis access to this thing. Also, Mason, there's 2 jockeys in there with 2 Mason suits and a whole lot of resources. Blue thingies and green thingies.
Well, how about that?
I don't know if he'd actually know what those are, but I'm going with the bit that he doesn't.
That's fine. You can always decide that. Mason, during this time, you've begun fashioning the handheld weapon that was requested by Ezekiel. You're probably about halfway done with it, so making good progress thanks to Liam's assistance.
Nice.
Over, like, I guess Universal comms, Ezekiel say, Travis, are you fighting with us in this battle, or what?
Well, if I'm supposed to sort of, betray my contract, I hope I would get a little bit of healing out of the deal at least. Won't be much good to you dead. But I certainly can misdirect them if you prefer to me to stay out of the fight.
Yeah, team captain, sir, I think you should heal him. Just like the whole, like, what was it called? The do no harm thing? We're kind of a bit past that, but
The hypocritical oath.
Now, see, that's funny. He'll say without laughing.
So Liam's gonna
Now,
walk
Jacques
over.
will say, since he surrendered and honored his words, he should indeed have. What happened to the cleric, by the way?
I just hid the token.
Yeah, just
okay.
took it off the thing.
Since he surrendered, he should receive healing. However, I don't think he should come with us. He's more useful alive, and we can send him on up with Artemis. Keep him nice and safe. Let him think over the offer.
Travis, I do sure hope you join us, but it's also, you don't gotta run into the front lines with us either.
So Liam's gonna be healing him. Is the intent to heal him to full over the next little bit, or is it just to give him a little?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll heal him to full, and then I'll go back to helping Mason afterwards.
Fearless leader, what are you doing?
He's making your gun, dude.
Yeah.
Travis make his choice on whether or not he wants to go up or not.
Travis is still thinking over that in the moment.
Take a look. It's almost done.
Hell yeah.
The jockeys, did we just kill them, or are they...
No, they're still in there. I'm just letting them be there.
Did you guys even talk to them?
No.
No,
He saw a matador.
I saw a big tank.
Bro, they're gonna get in their masons and fight us. Those things deal 2d8 damage.
If they get close enough.
Yeah,
Someone-
dude. If they have the balls to try and ambush Cyprian, Jacques, and 2 Goliath weapons and a matador and a Teneron, like, all right, bro, you got it.
Oh, Jacques will ask. Didn't they say that there were prisoners to take in there? Where are they?
Yeah. Like I said, there's 2 jockeys in there. They're not in their mason suits. I kind of got a little carried away with the matador, so I didn't even really acknowledge them. But they seem scared. Probably.
My boy, could you do me favors and can you bring them here? I want to tie them up in the bunker.
Yes, adoptive dad.
Thank you.
I did mention that they shouldn't try anything funny. I don't know if that counts as talking.
That's nice of you,
Oh,
Travis.
you
I
get
didn't know
plus
that.
1 point in my book. I added to my report.
Extra brownie.
What's
He'll
his
walk
name
back
again?
in.
The boss.
Sonorous?
Sonorous? That's his name? The commander that took us?
Yeah, you're talking about the NPC that you talked to at the beginning of the last session?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sonorous.
Mr. Sonorous will have nothing but praise. Or maybe I should condemn you only. I did almost kill him.
Teneron's gonna approach Mason and say,
So you've chosen to stick it out.
I'm sorry, what did he say?
so you've chosen to stick it out, like you're gonna sit here and ambush him, basically.
Oh, yeah. They're going to come here thinking we just grab their resources and turn tail. But we're about to lay claim to this whole territory because you see here, brother, this is conquered land.
I respect the dedication to Imperial warcraft. Now, you should know, I have authorization to level the place if it gets to this more grim point. I recommend cutting and running if they overwhelm you, which they might.
I can have extract here and, well, hopefully fast enough, so just give me some notice if you're about to pull the plug.
I have orders to reclaim as many resources as possible, so this is an excellent start. It's quite the haul in there. But there's more. Much more. So, impress me.
If we clear enough of them out, you reckon we can get permission to drop a ministry somewhere out here?
Treasuries are already on site unless they've already been decommissioned by the Stayros regulars. All of the staff that were working on them, however, conscripted or killed is my understanding.
Well, we'll just have to fix that.
Ezekiel, the men look over towards you and say, like with their hands up still, and one of them pipes up and says, "We're not even with these folk. We're, farmers."
Farmers.
Crystal farmers.
Oh. Like masons.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, I do it when the duty calls, but I'm kind of a handyman.
I see. Just wrong place, wrong time kind of thing.
Yeah, this place at this time.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Knowing what's about to happen. Say, what's your name?
Jim.
And sir, over there, what's your name?
I'm Greg.
All right, Jim and Greg, here's the deal. My weird adoptive father, don't even ask, he wants to, like, tie you up and do all sorts of weird shit to you. So I don't really want that to happen. You seem like nice folk. Let me ask you something. If I just let you guys run wherever the hell away from here you want, not towards the direction of the enemy, how far you reckon you'd think you'd get?
Oof. In this sandstorm? You want us to cut and run without even getting any protection from the elements? Unless you got some kind of evac ship or something to get us back to colonial territory, I'd say we'd be goners before the pirates find us.
If I let you do it in the Masons, would it be any better?
Well, there's life support systems, but my point is, I thought the Imperium was supposed to rescue us, not tell us to kick rocks or sand, as it were.
Just tell him to get in the bunker. Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna torture them.
see, I'm a... You know, I got a good idea. How about you two come with me, and I'll explain the whole situation. We do have a ship, so I think you'll be all right. Come on.
You hear that, Jim? They have a ship.
Hello.
Dude gets in the bunker and he goes, "Here you go. Hey, new friend.
He'll walk out with the jockeys behind him, and they'll say, over like the universal comms, he'll be like, "All right, Jacques, this one's Jim, and this one's Greg, and they're both very fine people, so as your adoptive son, don't do anything weird with them, and just keep them alive in the fight so we can successfully evac them like good people. You know, good people."
Hey, tell him we're not even from the pirate group. That'll convince him for sure.
Yeah, that's true. They're not even pirates. They're farmers here at, wrong place, wrong time. You know farmers, Duke, right? You can protect these two just in case any bad stuff goes down.
If so anything like Duke, we're going to have to shoot them in the back when they run away.
No, Jacques, that's not funny. See, they don't understand that who you are.
I wasn't making a joke.
Yes, but it's better if it's better if you were.
You heard
He's
that,
not
Jim?
gonna shoot
He's
you
got
guys.
jokes.
Yeah, he's not going to do anything bad to you.
Well,
Jacques,
boys,
if you
just come
do
into the
anything
bunker
bad to me-
now.
Don't worry about the tribal savage, says Duke. He's all right. Deep down inside, there's a soul somewhere.
Yeah, I bet if
The
you ask
warlock
him real
is not
nicely,
good at that.
Duke will even give you some of his leftover alcohol.
Yeah, I got some. Y'all want some liquor? I got some left over.
Alright.
There's only room enough for one of us. Which one of us is out in the
No.
sand?
But they're small.
No,
They're
there's
not
enough
into
room
power
for.
armor.
Oh
It's
no!
like
Come on, Miller.
This thing is made for 4 powered armored dudes. These guys are naked, basically.
Come on, y'all good. Come
They'll
on, you want some
awkwardly
liquor?
cram into the anchor and have no
Man.
space.
Yeah.
If y'all don't kick the cleric out and give my nice friends here, Jim and Greg, some space.
Hey Jim, hey Greg, name's Duke. It's nice to
We're
meet
going to
you.
send this up into space soon. Like, it's okay.
I
Wait,
wanna
what?
apologize.
We're going to space?
Yeah, you going to space, brother. We got
Over
a ship.
private comms with just Jacques, as he goes going to say, Jacques, how are they going to survive in space without a power armor?
We're going to pressurize this. It is designed to be pressurized. That's how it goes in atmosphere.
How y'all
How do
doing?
you know that?
I have to scrap things all the time.
One time,
And parts
Jacques
of
had to
universal
spend.
translator chip.
One time, Jacques spent a week in orbit inside an anchor, and he only lived because of that. That's how.
Artemis, is this true?
No,
Can the
it's like-
anchor go to space and protect Jim and Greg?
There's like an old battlefield on Screw Point or something during the Great Migrations. You know, they have to make it. You know, and there's like this one anchor that the whole tribe has to sort of take turns being in to avoid the storms, and they have to batten down the crumbling hatches. In there for like 100 years.
Hey Jim, Greg, y'all know any McGregors?
McGregor?
Yeah, you know any McGregors?
You heard that, Jim? He's a McGregor.
I'm a McGregor.
Greg is so funny. Everything's just, you hear that, Jim?
Just in case y'all don't know, this is actual real life Southern conversation where they ask you who your family is. Like, you kid to so and so. Oh, I'm kid to, yeah, I'm kid. I know blah 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 blah. This is actual. This is real talk.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh man, you
There we go.
McGregor too? You know any? You know my kin?
All right.
So calming the Harakan over, Jacques will say, "Have you made your decision yet? Will you stay and fight with us, or will you go up in the bunker with these boys here?"
Well, how about a little of both? I'll give you some direction, maybe misdirect the enemy, and do what I can in this upcoming battle, but then you send me up there with the rest. I can double duty keep watch while also recuperate. I took a few good slugs from that little agent over there.
This is good plan. This sort of initiative will get you very high rank. You'll have your own cloaking in no time.
I like all these new folks, says Duke overcomes.
Seeing some of the anchor shenanigans going on over there, Mason will ask, Artemis, can you confirm the time window and success chance of a brief extract for the civilians?
Artemis chimes in with, "It is unlikely that the pirates would fire on their own equipment. Therefore, once the anchor leaves to relink with the scoundrel, it should be smooth sailing."
We need that anchor. I'm talking about you coming here to pick them up.
That seems harder to do with the watchdog scans that have been found. Signatures of anti-air batteries are very alive. Due north.
We don't need the anchor. It's already half damaged.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just gonna be a nuisance, like waiting for it to bring us.
Well,
to our
I mean,
location.
Mason does have the ability to repair it, but what Artemis will say after is the anchor can be redeployed by the scoundrel, and you can await its arrival at a new location of your choosing.
Is this just said to Mason?
I'm not sure. Is Mason doing this privately?
I guess
he did
he's.
say at the start it was private.
Oh, okay.
Well, he'll just say it over the group comms since what's being done is being discussed generally anyway.
Hey,
Artemis,
boss
that
man.
sounds an awful lot like a drop pod.
I love this anchor. It's nice and cozy in here, and I make new
Lower.
friends.
The thing about drop pods is that they drop you fast. This is
I
just,
don't-
you're flying.
Look, boss man, I don't think I'm fit for a drop pod. You know, I don't think that's a good idea. I like this anchor much better.
Artemis, if we were to send the anchor up now with the civilians, will it have to cross through any watchdog territory?
Confirmed. At least 2 watchdog signatures would be able to detect it and fire upon it, but it is unlikely that they would do so given that it still bears the Staros regular signatures.
Yeah,
It's
just send
risky.
it up, drop off the prisoners, and drop it back down. I already crippled the cleric. She's not getting out of her armor willingly. We can trust the jockeys. I don't know about Haraka Man. He said he wants to be in this fight, but if we're sending up now, it might just be that he can go up now.
We can just send it back up again.
I say we extract the civilians, keep the cleric and the Hurakan.
I
Why do
agree
we keep the
fearlessly,
cleric?
especially because you made me a big gun.
Why do we keep the cleric though?
Eagles?
It's crippled, and she hates us.
Because the leader
Yeah,
said so.
you can
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm asking the reader.
Yeah.
She hates us, so she could kill our civilians. She could cause trouble on the ship.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Unless Pro said that I didn't, but I typed out that
Oh yeah. She doesn't
Basically,
have any more of her
Jock
equipment.
scrapped her armor and
Yeah.
locked her in it. Like, she can't move.
Yeah, she's basically in a casket for all intents and purposes, or like the armor is her tomb kind of vibe.
Oh, I see. Well, that's a little different then. I just throw her in there, I guess.
I'm sorry, Miss Cleric Lady. This ain't right how you treat a woman. But
She's a treacherous bitch who false surrendered and brought me to near death. Do
don't
not
be
apologize.
so hateful. She's just a woman. She don't know no better.
What an oxymoronic statement.
I am really.
The-
Jock isn't exactly a radical feminist here, so I'm trying to math out whether or not he goes based or like what the fuck is wrong.
Well, it
It's
might be just an
alright.
illogical statement because Jock would
Yeah.
have been in a situation on his own planet where women did make shrewd decisions to save their own lives.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
he'd probably
like-
just be like, "Have you never met a smart woman before?" Or something.
Oh yeah, you have to be cutthroat, right? But
Yeah.
he's just more
Yeah.
upset that she broke, basically guessed right? She
Right.
pretended to come under his protection just to then try and knife him in the back, which is like the worst crime of worst crimes.
right.
So that's what he's upset about. You are very strange, Mr. Duke. Very strange.
Oh, it's all right. You'll understand women one day, Jock. Don't worry.
I
When
have
you have
sweet
kids of
children.
your own, you'll
I have
get it.
three. I have more than you.
Yeah, that's what you say. I ain't seen no proof of them yet, neither.
You have. I will show you pictures of Jason. I'll have Artemis beam them into your
suit system.
No, please don't. I don't want that AI
Optimus,
woman in my
please
head.
send.
All right, this is
Luke
enough.
3 pictures of each of my children.
We can leave this one behind.
So the
Right.
final determination there was that the anchor would be sent up with the cleric, the 2 jockeys, and maybe
Duke.
Travis. Oh, and
Duke.
yeah, Duke goes up there too.
Dude goes back up to the ship and leaves the party behind.
Yeah, we got a Matador. We're fine. See you later,
Travis
bud.
said he wants to stay, and we can just put him in the anchor after the fight and send him.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't need to be on first leave. Basically, is what he said.
All right, Artemis, we're gonna send up the anchor with the civilians and the cleric.
Hey, what about me?
You have to
You-
stay
you have
here
to
and
stay.
shoot the enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I get
It's your job to get shot at, so.
Well, I mean, all right, fellas, I gotta get it. I'm sorry. We can be friends later. My name's Duke, and it's
Leave him
nice
some
meeting
liquor.
you. Here you go. He just pulls out from out of nowhere like a small bottle of liquor from his hip. I brought this from his
He had
ship. Here you go.
instead of like stim packs.
Yeah,
it's
he,
like
he brought
hard
he just brought
liquor
bottles
in
of the
those
heart stuff.
giant needles. Just
he brought, but yeah, exactly. Here you go. This is a present from me to you. We're gonna be friends. All right. I gotta get out now. Some shit about a mission. Whatever. Y'all take care now. You hear? Tell your folks I says hi. And he just gets out. He gets out of the anchor.
You hear that, Jim? He says hi.
Greg is the best character.
Well,
do
maybe
like
Jim's
Greg.
just hard of hearing. Greg's chick.
I love Greg.
Jim's actually like 73 and has a hearing aid.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe Greg is the one who's hard of hearing, so he's just making sure you heard it right, and that's his way.
Are we calling it? We're approaching that time.
We are approaching that time, but it seems like you guys have a recipe for quite the fucking part 2 of this mission.
Dude,
Dude, I'm getting a minigun.
yeah, we are going to just.
Dude,
Either-
I'm becoming better Tychus right in front of your eyes.
You are. You actually are. That's true.
This is about to be like supply depot tower defense.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
so hyped.
idea of. I don't really know how it would work exactly, but I do kind of like the idea that maybe group initiative or something where you guys doesn't XCOM do this where like one side goes and then the other?
Yes.
I feel like
Yes, correct.
that
Yeah,
kind of
absolutely.
thing could be pretty good for more entrenched positions like this.
So the way that XCOM actually works with that too is that like you can take an action and then like you can legit like pause that character's turn and then use another character so that other person still has like a bonus action or whatever they call it. I don't know the exact verbiage, but like for example, Ezekiel would throw a grenade and then Duke could do something and then you could go back to Ezekiel's turn like mid.
Yeah, it's true.
Obviously,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
everybody
I'm-
has to have their full action before the
Right, so you
the
can
initiative.
you can all
Right.
pair it up. Yeah, so that was another thing I
Yeah.
was also thinking about a little bit is would it actually be faster in combat and also more satisfying at the same time, because it doesn't really matter if it's faster if it's not fun. But would it be more satisfying and also more efficient to have everybody do an action, like everybody take a simultaneous turn, so you guys could talk over like, all right, here's what Jacques would like to do. Can Ezekiel help him out with that with his armor rend?
Yeah.
And
So
stuff like
I
that.
think, my personal opinion, and we obviously haven't played it. I actually really like the way that combat is right now, with the initiative rolls and all that.
Okay.
But I think, like you said, for like the more entrenched, where we're getting like, there's a Matador, there's a turret, there's Duke and Liam and Travis, like all these allies, and then all these
It's like
enemies,
6
like
or
these
7,
super,
maybe 8.
yeah,
things
like these
that
super
are-
big positions that are constantly moving. I kind of like the idea of getting a group initiative in there. I don't know how like reactions would work with that, but I don't know. I'm open to the idea, but I don't know if I'd be open to the idea for every combat being like
Right.
that, I guess.
We'd have to field
Yeah,
test it
I
probably.
agree.
Well,
I
I guess
agree.
maybe a reactionary phase would occur. It's like action react, like your action, enemy reaction, and then enemy action, your reaction. Probably something like that. Where
Well, I mean, it kind of works like that in XCOM as well.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you get to jump on the enemy. Your guys get to go, but then every following turn, but they still have like reaction shots and all this other stuff. So like,
It depends on the ability,
Yeah.
and usually any like reaction shot a character gets is usually them foregoing their attack action.
yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, usually what it is you set them on Overwatch and they essentially withhold their attack until they see an enemy.
Yes.
And
Yep.
then what'll happen is on the enemy's turn, they'll be moving and they'll enter the line of sight of the
Right,
character,
right.
and then they'll get a shot off on them because they walked out in front of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could be a cool thing to try for next session, even if
could
it's
be.
just like the one play test of it. You know.
Right, and then
Yeah.
we can always go back to the other stuff after. Cool.
Yeah. This playtest. It's just like Cosmonarchy. It's in perpetual
Pre-release, tabletop pre-release.
pre-release. Yeah, it's pre-release mode.
The best part is if all the enemies go on the same turn, then they can all shoot the same person and kill them.
Which will
The
of
one
course be
downside.
Well,
which will be Liam, of course.
I think
Liam.
if you were to make that less attractive with some kind of positional stoppage or maybe a shielding type reinforcement deal or something like that, there's probably things that we can specifically add. But again, that's why we would play test it to see what the pain points are. But it's a shrewd point, an astute.
Indeed.
Also, you guys came so close to tripping lobotomy mines. I'm both sad and happy that didn't happen.
Well, I
are.
am so glad that we did not. So, because my team is already lobotomized enough, and they don't need
You don't get to talk about lobotomization this session.
Says while
What do you mean? I
inebriated.
am fully aware and clear of mind, and I did good. Thank you very much.
Shut up, Jason.
So hear me out.
Yeah.
Instinctively
Yeah.
replied.
When we play the Escosia campaign, if we're all pilgrims, can we use the stacking construction bonus to get to the end of Shambler's transmissions faster?
Power building shambler moves.
All right, Shambler, you only have 5 seconds to describe your turn. Hurry up. Make it fast.
Come on.
I know. We're
Just kidding.
We're just teasing you because we love you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, everybody's having fun. Yeah, I mean, this turn or this session here did have pretty heavy like 1-2 punch on combat. You guys did do some good talking as well. I thought there was some cool like interweaves between stuff, and you did link up with the agent, which was one major objective that you had. So that part was already taken care of. Now it's just a question of how like degrees of success on the mission. How much more can you do? Before
Right, how many minerals can we secure
Right.
and not die?
Yeah,
All of them.
like the scoundrel can fly over and extract the resources that are local to this position once you clear out some of the
Dude,
anti-air.
I think best case scenario, the Goliath gets scrapped or whatever. I meant to ask, did I find anything on the Goliath?
yeah,
Goliath
just
remains?
if you can put it in your character thread in the same. You did a Maverick and a Goliath, I believe.
Just because they were right next to each other. Yeah.
Right, and so then there was like 2 Mavericks that were grabbed by Jacques, I believe. So I'll leave myself notes for those, and I'll add them to your tally later.
And then what was I gonna ask? Oh, I think like not asking. Best case scenario, like you dump the Goliath scrap, like the turret and the gun, and if we can like somehow get this Matador up to the ship, you feel pretty good about whatever the hell happens on this mission, as long as we survive to tell it.
Yeah, that's a good point, is to think about it like all the stuff that you got from just those resources allocated. But also from what was being discussed by Travis, this is apparently a very large operation with
Yes.
30 more souls plus whatever those
Plus
combat
all the
drones.
automated-
Yeah.
Yeah, drones.
I can tell because the map is 470 feet.
Well, it is I think 96 by 96 in Cosmonarchy tiles,
Oh yeah.
which divided by 32
All right.
is 288, which I don't know.
Good session.
GG's,
Good session, boys.
Thanks for
GG's.
playing. We'll see you guys
Of
in a little
course.
bit.
All right. Love y'all. Be well.
So yeah.
See you guys later.